I spy with my
No! She wanna be crit. She wanna be crit. She wanna be Cardi.
I just wait a minute.
What's up, man?
Wait a minute, time out. I just hit start. Is that how we're gonna start? Word, we out here.
Shout out to Little Uzi.
Shout out to Little Uzi. All right,
Cardi.
bro. You know what's
Shout out to
fucking
Cardi. Shout out to Cardi. Shout out to Little Uzi. Shout out to all the bad bitches out there.
all the bad bitches.
All the bad bitches.
Oh,
Bro.
Drop a link to the stream.
Yeah. I'm about to drop a link right now. Give me a second though. You need a link, waifu?
Yeah.
All right, let me. Do you want me to DM it to you? You know what? I'll just drop it right here.
Just DM it. Alright, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I'll just drop it on the thing, and then you copy and paste from there.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
yeah,
That's been
yeah.
in my head all day, bro. You know the monkey that like got the haircut or whatever, and so he's like dressed up.
Yo, that video kills me, bro.
It's the best.
Dude, that monkey was like Bruno Mars, bro. Honest.
Hold up, Ellie. I need you to show this to the street.
All right.
I don't care what the podcast is about. This has to be shown. Okay?
All right, bet. All right. So, by the way, we're doing the Skulltalk Podcast, but what the hell is this?
Oh my god.
Smash Mouth? Wait, no, never mind.
What?
I read that wrong. Rob, what is this? I'm about to show the stream this. Hold up.
Do it.
Hold up.
Do
Time
it.
out.
Do it.
Paste and go. What is this? If this has copywritten music, I am done for. Hold up. Let me.
Go ahead and check
Fuck.
the hentai channel.
Hold up.
Posted some good shit.
You're gonna post hentai on my server?
Yeah, go ahead and check the hentai channel right now. I just posted some good shit.
What the hell? Are we gonna start this? Are we starting the fucking stream like this?
Hey, all I'm saying is,
All right, let me close this real
That
quick,
monkey,
bro.
that monkey fresh AF, bro. That monkey's killing it.
We got Sawari in the chat. What's up, Sawari?
Yeah. You wanna be crit? Yeah. You wanna be Cardi?
Anyways, though, today we talking E3, guys. So,
Yo,
you guys
yo,
want to
yo.
say hi? You guys
I'm
want to
gonna
say what's up?
Fog you.
Yeah, so, in order, from top to bottom, from top of the list, we got Chillix3, who I think is muted right now. Chill, you want to say something?
He said it was lagging.
Oh, he was lagging? Well, Chill's in here. He's lagging, though. We got the man, the myth, the legend, waifu.
You already know who it is, bro. It's Elemental Pain Waifu, aka Vegetable Beef Patty, aka Kawhi Leonard himself. Alright, Kawhi Leonard himself. We won, boys. Let's get it.
We won. And then we got Rob. You want to say hi, Rob?
Yeah.
If you guys want to check these guys out, their info's in the description. I got their both YouTubes and Twitters, so if you want to check them out. Waifu's streaming tomorrow, by the way, so if you want to see...
Yeah, I'm streaming tomorrow, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, alright. Now there's Chill. What's up, Chill? What's popping? What's
That's
happening?
Chill. What's good?
What's Gucci?
Alright, I had to fix my internet, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I hear that it's still, it's still kind of funky. But hey, wait out here. So we want to talk E3, right? As y'all guys know, I said that I was gonna react to E3, but I didn't do shit. I don't know about these guys, but I didn't do shit on my channel. But I figured, hey, why don't we talk about it?
Ellie,
I had the same mindset as you.
I don't ever do anything on my channel, Ellie.
I don't know, man.
Nintendo One,
I
hold
had
that up, bro.
I had the same mindset as you, Ellie. But then I was like, I got work. I got my dick to beat.
Word,
Bro, dude, like this past whole week, I've been sleeping in so goddamn late and waking up so goddamn late. I woke up halfway through the Nintendo fucking Direct. I'm like, I can't fucking record this shit live.
After the Pokemon Direct, I'm like, I'm never streaming a fucking Direct ever again.
Bro, I
Oh,
can't,
really?
I don't know how you
Fuck.
guys sleep in so late, bro.
This shit takes it takes too much time for me, bro. There's too much prep work.
Well-
Says that was the best one. Shut up, Sawari. Shut up.
So the thing with me, well, for starters, I live out over here in the West. So you guys, in terms of like waking up early, you guys got that better than I do. So again, I've been like my sleep is fucking ass. If you know me, my sleep is ass. I've been sleeping like at 2 or 3 in the morning. So
Here's the
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, that's
Here's
like
the thing.
6 a.m. over here, bro.
Ellie,
I know.
Here's the thing about like my sleep schedule.
Mhm.
If Ellie says that his sleep schedule is fucked, right? By the way, Ellie is like 3 hours behind mine. Right? Behind like mine an hour, right?
Mhm.
That means my sleep schedule is actually just gone. It does not exist.
It does not exist. My schedule just deletes yours.
Exactly.
I don't know. Listen. You guys are going to sleep at like 6 or whatever. Bro, I'm in bed by 10. I'm up by 6.
That's whatever.
Shut up.
Wait.
Whatever.
Wait, are you telling me you got good sleep?
That's a good night's sleep, bro. That's a good night's sleep.
Bruh.
Right there.
I got mad good sleep, but only because I gotta work. That is the worst.
Bruh.
Bro,
I feel
10 to 6? That's blessed right there. Hello.
That's like how many hours of sleep is that?
That's fully rested, bro.
That's well rested.
That's like 9 hours, bro.
That's the required amount of sleep you got to take, man.
That's fully rested to me, bro.
How much you get between water and juice? Anyways, so we talking E3, all right? So, any things you want to get off of our chest before we head into the topics? Before we start talking about the conferences.
Yo, Ikumi? We start talking about Ikumi?
You said Ikumi?
Ikumi? What's
Hold
Ikumi?
Hold up.
Ikumi?
You said Ikumi?
Yo, Rob, tell him, bro. Tell him.
You can call me.
I don't care, bro. She's too cute. That's all that matters. Hello, who dropped?
Oh, wait, somebody dropped?
No, it is Ikumi. I'm retarded.
It was probably chill.
Oh! Either way, tell him, Rob.
Oh, yeah, that chick. Okay.
She's actually the dream girl, bro. She tweeted out a tweet about how she loves.
No, she isn't weeb. Shut up.
Shut up, Joe. Okay.
Shut up, weeb. Shut up, weeb.
She tweeted a tweet about
Uh-huh.
loves Arizona green tea in the morning. I love her.
Listen, bro. She poses once but says no one.
No. She, listen,
that
shit.
shit.
Let me
Talk
quote
that shit.
Let me quote someone really quick, right? And Ellie will know who it is. Let me quote Wooly really quick.
Right? Oh, we're quoting Wooly. Okay.
We've always loved her. We just didn't know what direction to give the love to, right? Because she's worked on Bayonetta and Okami and stuff. We've loved her. We just didn't know where to direct the love. And there she is.
Yes. She finally she finally put her charm out there. And because she finally put her charm out there,
listen, bro,
we know what to do.
No one, clearly.
Nah. Bethesda was butt cheek. She was the only good part.
Bro, it had the anime girl, bro.
She is an anime girl. What are you talking about?
Exactly, bro. You see her pose, bro?
Dude,
Hold up.
She was Fortnite dancing. It was the best.
Exactly.
She was actually just, it was so
nah,
good.
bro, you're just a weeb.
Nah, I just love her. Shut up.
Hold on, let me see if I can find a picture of her post. Should I? I don't know.
God, I hated everything at Bethesda. I loved her. If there was a conference of just her, I'd love it.
Bethesda won. They beat me.
She did the fusion pose with the developer.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm about to put this on stream though. She did a fusion pose. Hold up.
That's all you
Time out. She put the fusion.
How is she not your dream girl?
Yo, she's a girl.
Cause I'm into Latinas, man. I'm sorry.
Shut up.
Yo, she's a girl, bro. Wait, what do you want?
Ellie, peep this.
You said she's a girl. All right, ban this man. Who are you? Chill.
Right. You see this chat? Fusion pose.
Oh wait, that was Ellie.
I peep this.
I accidentally stepped into Ellie, bro.
Wait.
Oh.
No way! No way! You're not gonna do it! Yo, look what fucking what? There is no way! Wait, did the stream die?
No.
Okay.
We're saying shut it down, bro.
Shut it down? Shut down the stream?
Next E3 will only be Terminators.
Bruh, we gotta talk about that later. We gotta talk about how bullshit the Terminator is. And how it pissed off Rob earlier talking about the Terminator RoboCop.
Holy, I'm gonna go get a water.
Okay. Alright. Anything else you want to get off of our chest before we continue on?
Oh yeah, Wooloo's the best Pokemon ever.
Wooloo?
Oh yeah.
Wooloo?
Girls are cool, guys. I'm just saying.
Sure, what the fuck? We all know about Wooloo, right, chat? We all know about the goddamn shit. Shoutouts to Wooloo.
The Pokemon sucks.
Shout out to the fluffy motherfucker who apparently the color code was it for the ears or was it for the tassels? Like somebody looked it up, but apparently if you look up the Unix code for one of the colors on the sheep, it's Baba. Was it the tassels? Yeah. I don't know if I can pull that picture up though, but it was basically the tassels. It was kind of funny. Let's continue. All right. So now that we got the stuff out of our chest, let's talk about Microsoft.
Yay.
You mean garbage?
I mean,
I ain't going front. Microsoft had me sleep until like the last two announcements.
What were the last two announcements from Microsoft again?
The last two announcements were, I think, something about like Gears. It was Gear 5 and Halo.
Listen,
yeah.
Nah, listen. They had a big like 3-minute talk, and then they were like, "We're gonna present the new Xbox," and then they presented the name. That was literally it. I don't know, gee. That was that.
Like, I feel like Microsoft tried to bullshit their way through this year's E3. Kanye Reeves hard carry Microsoft. I mean,
You said Kanye Reeves?
I said
Okay.
Kanye Reeves. Wait.
Kanye West carried Microsoft.
My man say.
I read it wrong. I'm sorry. It was something.
John Wick is a story.
John Wick.
Kanye wants-
John Wick said.
John Wick is now a story about some guy who stepped on getting Kanye's Yeezys.
I hella butchered his name. I'm sorry.
Kanye Reeves, let's get it. I want Photoshop.
Yo, Samari, you like Photoshop? Get in on that.
Just take
All right.
Take Keanu Reeves, put
Yes.
Kanye's face on him.
I'm fucking dying.
Okay, real talk. Microsoft, they didn't show no gameplay. That was the problem. They didn't show any.
I mean, well,
in the wise words of Chad Warden, it was no games. I ain't see no games. All right, now the PS Triple got games.
Bro, Sony won. Damn.
okay, so I think what happened with this E3, and it kind of reflected on all their presentations.
I don't think they're
The presentations / directs, because there was a couple of directs in there.
Yeah.
Basically, all that was focused on showing a game, and then if you wanted actual gameplay, you had to wait for the gameplay days. Because the first half of E3 is just the presentations, and the second half is nothing but the gameplay. And that kind of upset me a bit. I think that's what Microsoft did. Essentially, because like a lot of the games they had, they just teased the game.
I feel like that's a Nintendo thing, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100.
Uh-huh.
This E3, I feel like none of the companies were actually like prepared to like show stuff. Because I'm pretty sure like a lot of them are still trying to like transition from like this current generation of gaming into the next generation of gaming. It's like Sony completely skipped that because they're like, yo, we don't have anything for this generation.
You're not wrong.
We're ready for the PS5.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
They said, yo, Microsoft all they did was like, hey, here's Elden Ring,
bad.
here's Tales of Arise.
I went to go get my charger. That's it. Hey, what's up?
Okay. So
yeah, like Microsoft was just like, yo, here's Cyberpunk, you know about that. Here's a game you should look out for that's gonna be both on PC and the next console. Tales of Arise, Elden Rings, which is another game. That's the game they already showed up, and Outer Worlds. And then they're like, yeah, here's Halo Infinite. Look out for that.
Yeah.
Look at Square Enix conference though.
Not yet.
No. I'm talking about what wife said.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, don't forget the most important part of that.
No, we don't care.
Phantasy Star 2 online, or sorry.
Let's go.
I don't even. Okay. Yeah. I mean.
Yo,
I don't know.
I
sleep.
Here's the thing. I forgot about that only because they
I
recently,
did too.
Phil Spencer recently like tweeted out that that game's not just coming out to PC, it's also like on Switch and PS4. So I'm like, oh,
yeah, it's coming to Switch,
it's
bro. So
everything.
you know,
It's an everything game now. If it was like selectively for PC, I'd be like, yo, Microsoft easily can get like an easy double.
Yo, why the hell Phil Spencer announced it?
Because
I don't know.
Fucking priority, guys.
Okay, so Tales or
Alright,
Tales
good talk. Alright, good talk.
what was it? The Elden Ring, or what was it?
The
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
Yeah.
That is made by Miyazaki. I'm pretty sure.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a Souls game.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
That's the Soul game.
It is a Souls game. Yeah.
It's not a quote Souls game, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a Souls type game.
Yeah. It's gonna be like what's in Sekiro, kind of like Sekiro.
Soulsborne, as some people like to call him.
Yeah.
Sekiro was alright though. Sekiro was actually pretty
I feel
dope.
like Sekiro was a little too rewarding when you got good at it.
No. Sekiro. No. Listen. Sekiro has the weakest combat, but it's the best like the best Ninja Souls game, or not Ninja Souls game, Japanese Souls game.
Ninja Souls.
That is set in Japan, because Neo did it, and Neo's gameplay is very complex.
Yeah, I noticed that. I haven't played it myself, but I saw people play it, and I thought that was interesting.
Numbers on numbers. It is crazy.
For some reason, too, Neo has its own niche audience versus Sekiro, which exploded. When Sekiro came out, that game actually exploded, and it was talked about. Neo, not so much. Even though we're getting a second game, which is pretty dope. I saw Max play the second one, and it looks interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, yo, guys.
Very
Forza Legos.
Yo, that shit hype! That shit hype. Yo, I'm upset.
Everything is awesome.
Bro, I'm upset. Like,
Everything's cool when you're part of the team.
No fucking joke. I'm gonna probably get this game on PC. I was hyped for Forza when... I was hyped for Forza when they announced Hot Wheels DLC. I thought that shit was fucking dope. And seeing that there's Lego DLC, I'm like, you know what? We don't got a decent, racing game that's not Mario Kart out here. Right? And they're putting fun DLC? I'm kind of... Man, I sleep on Sonic Racing.
I mean, Team Sonic Racing, I heard, was kind of...
Yeah, Team Sonic Racing was good. It was just weak.
Someone said Tales of Horizon made me voice. God bless you.
Yo, Tales of Horizon actually sounds lit.
But yeah, no.
It actually looks clean. All right, look, Hills of Horizon, the nigga pulled the sweat out of the girl's titties. I'm already sold. Swear titties, bro. Best.
Let me look this
What's
up.
been very apparent for the past few E3s?
Mm-hmm.
We don't got gameplay, but we do have this CGI trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, see, that's what I was saying earlier, and that's what Nav was saying in the chat. It looked like there was no gameplay, but here's how E3 basically works. Half of it is presentations, and the other half is gameplay. Right? Like the Nintendo Treehouse, all that stuff was just pure gameplay. What was it? Twitch was running their own special presentation. Or not their own presentation, but they had their own show floor that was nothing but gameplay, right? So, they really need to do a better job of trying to balance things out and let us know, hey, by the way, even though we show you a CGI trailer, we have a fucking demo on the show floor. They never say that unless it's a big game. Then they'll be like, yo, by the way, we have a demo. They never tell us, hey, we have a demo, by the way. Check it out on the show floor, tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. They never really said that. Nintendo did a pretty good job at announcing that, letting people know. Because they're like, oh, by the way, if you guys want to check some of these games out, the Treehouse event starts right after, the Direct is over. So check it out, see gameplay, hopefully you guys enjoy what we made. Hopefully you guys are get an idea of what we're working on. But these other presentations, they didn't really do that. But they still had that shit. Like...
Ellie.
Yeah.
Go ahead and play this in your stream. We'll just go ahead and play this in the background.
What was it? Oh, you put what in the background?
This is the song right here.
Okay,
You want to put a song in the background?
Just put that here. Just put a little bit in the background.
Okay.
Like, literally none. Okay, there was like 2 conferences that showed good gameplay and a balanced presentation, and that was Nintendo and Square Enix.
Hey guys, as we know, Sony always wins, baby.
Sony always wins, baby. All right, so we're done. So like, thing.
Since Taylor doesn't reach out, I can simply say that he's... Go, keep saying. Anyways.
Alright, we're wrapping up. Kanye Reeves in Cyberpunk's kind of clean. Can't even lie. Kanye Reeves, bro, the best.
Kanye Reeves. Yo,
you know what? The only thing about like Cyberpunk that pisses me off is like people already hate the game. So, like,
okay.
Why?
So, all right. So I'm excited. I'm personally excited for Cyberpunk 2077.
The same.
Yeah. So like, I became a fan of Cyberpunk type games back when I got into Deus Ex. Wife knows about it because I explained it to him, right? So seeing Cyberpunk 2077, it's like a spiritual successor of Deus Ex and a bunch of other Cyberpunk games that I played, right?
Yeah.
And the developers really want to build a concrete world, right? And the people that are upset at the game are the people that do not understand or they don't like what they do or don't have in this concrete world of the game. And that's where the hate is building up. Like, I think there was people either complaining or talking about how there's no gay people in the game. and they were upset about that, or no trans
No.
people and they were upset
No.
about that. That was one argument. That was one argument that I heard.
Ellie, you have the information.
Do I have the information wrong? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
I thought it was like the opposite.
It is that trans people are normal in that world.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why people are mad, because they don't feel special.
Well, I'm not buying
Is that really it?
I'm not buying the game.
Oh,
Sorry,
what was
guys.
that?
I was gonna buy it, but,
Yoshi's
you know.
paying taxes. Come on, man.
Yoshi's playing
They got mad.
taxes?
Ellie. The
Uh-huh.
reason they got mad is because there was a poster of a, I don't know if it was a trans man or woman, but they had a big flaw. That was the poster, and it was of a person with. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. But it was a poster of a person with a big, right?
Just say it.
What? A big
Right, a big dick, right?
My man, packing
Not as
Shmi.
big as mine, though. God.
I got the whole shmalami.
And people were upset about that. They were like,
Is just it?
yeah,
They were mad that the guy had more meat than them.
It's not that, but they were.
All
I
men
think
were
they were
mad.
mad.
She was Sawari. That nigga Sawari always getting angry at people that got bigger dicks than him.
They were
Always mad at
mad.
everyone.
No, they were mad that it was either they're normal, like they don't feel special anymore because there's trans people everywhere, or I think they feel as if it's like the company that is misrepresenting. I think what it really is that people are like they're taking away like the piss out of like the whole LGBT thing. Is that being LGBT isn't as like easy as
because like
make it out to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm looking it up right now, and a lot of people are saying CD Projekt Red are transphobic, right? And it's like, I don't know.
So
And then
they're scared of trans people.
Okay, I think it's just misrepresentation. That's what they're mad at.
It's not misrepresentation. It's that like there's a lack of like communication between.
Yeah, I feel like there's a
what
lack of
they're
communication.
showing and what people are interpreting.
Yeah, because I remember there being a couple of tweets too from CG Projekt Red that were kind of meant to be taken in a sarcastic and a humorous manner, and people didn't fucking understand that, and they basically complained, and they had to take those tweets down before more controversy happens. I'm reading an article right now. Let me see. You guys can go ahead and keep talking, but once I
think that's it for Microsoft. I don't really have anything to say.
Wait, alright, we gotta talk the new Xbox, bro.
The
Scarlet
Rose Raid, Project Rose Raid. I don't fucking know.
Mhm.
Ain't that a Pokemon?
Scarlet.
Yeah, Rose Raid. It's Scarlet Witch, whatever.
So they talked about Scarlet.
Where's Marvel?
And, hold on. They talked about Scarlet, and they referred to something as you know how what's the Google service they're planning?
120 frames per second.
120 frames per second.
What's the service that Google's offering for games? What is that called? Stadia.
Stadia.
Oh, they presented xCloud.
They're presenting that also in the Scarlet.
So, okay, so the Xbox, so we know it's gonna have 120 frames per second.
No.
Not,
You know what's worse? You know what's actually worse?
What is?
That they say in the same video. They put two clips right next to each other. One of them was, "We've never seen frames like this on a console before, ever." And then the next guy goes, or no, not on a console ever. They say ever, like including PC.
Yeah.
And then the next guy goes, "Yeah, it's hitting like 120 frames."
That doesn't mean shit on PC.
That doesn't mean it really doesn't, because like I can play League of. I think one time I was playing League of Legends on like on 130 or 40 frames. League of Legends, chat.
on max settings, I cap at like 200 something on League.
So I think what we're gonna have is, so here's what they said. They said 8K support, max 120. The name obviously. How? That's literally it. I think that was it.
Look,
right?
all I know is that what they're gonna end up doing is naming the fucking new console after Fake Grand Order character.
Fake Grand Order character.
Yo, alright.
I don't know Fake Grand Order characters, but I know what you mean.
The X-Bone sad. The X-Bone sad, Ellie.
The X-Bone is sad.
Alright, last thing.
More like
So,
X-Lip.
What about xCloud, right? That was it. It's a streaming to your console. So I think that this generation is too early. I mean, next generation is too early for this.
I think no. I think
There's data cap.
Hold
If you
on.
don't have it,
We don't have the internet. Like, you're right. We don't have the internet. This is meant for people who live in Japan.
Yeah.
Not us.
yo, but Xbox, no one buys Xboxes in Japan.
That's why. That's
like
why.
No.
I'm laughing at Sawari right now because I needed my bottle of water and Sawari's pissed. But anyways, though, yeah, no, because like I'm trying to think, what was it? Europe or parts of Europe, Japan, and South Korea are the places that have the best internet infrastructure ever.
And we don't have that.
No,
Yeah,
our internet
we
is
got
actually
Bayou.
trash.
Got that doodoo bayou in
Bruh,
bro.
like, we really do. We really fucking do. If you look up internet charts, I'm gonna actually look one up right now.
Bro, what you guys saying? I'm lagging right now, bro.
You're good. You're kind of good right now.
I'm gonna look it up right now. But our internet is actually trash compared to,
It's all the minerals in our ground, bro.
it's all the minerals in our ground.
Yo, after this, let's
Plus
have
the
Google
capacitors
Stadia.
and shit.
Yeah, we can taste internet.
We can taste internet, he says. That's wild.
Yo. Hey, yo.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna post this up for the stream, actually. Let me find...
Wait. We forgot something about Microsoft.
What?
Matt Booty.
Matt.
I'm gonna be honest.
Motherfucking Booty.
I'm gonna be honest. I missed out on the Matt Booty. Somebody explain that to me.
Alright, so there's this random ass fucking CEO at Microsoft whose name is literally Matt Booty. Like his last name is actually Booty. It's actually wild.
It's actually
broken.
wild.
It's actually broken. He's
Wait,
too
hold up.
strong.
He's too strong.
He needs to get nerfed.
Wrong.
All right, so I'm gonna put this for the stream to kind of get you guys an idea of. Oh my god, I fucked this up. Okay, so right here, chat, on this little bar right here, the red side is the low end, the green side is the high end. All right, we're basically right here in the middle. The average internet speed in the United States is 14 megabits per second. Let's go somewhere. Norway.
Like Europe over there.
Norway, 18. Fucking Sweden, 19. Some island over there, 18. What was it? Japan, 17. South Korea, 26. This is what, bro.
South Korea is fucking censored.
Bruh, but this is the reason. No, but South Korea is the reason why we got so many like pro-ass League of Legends players. They got the best fucking internet, man.
Yo, those guys don't even use LAN, bro. Just
Bruh, they don't even use LAN, man.
That's Wi-Fi that shit though. Still.
I
What do you
forgot.
think? What's it called? What do you think? Like gacha games are so like intense over there in Japan because like they can just like it, bro.
Bruh, pretty much though. Like the internet is just, it's fucking, it's insane over there. Because of how good the internet infrastructure is, you could easily use a stream service, no problem. But over here though, it's unstable as fuck.
It's also it's the reason why like when you play Japanese players on like any game, it kind of seems like they're schmoving because like
They're schmoving, yeah. No, but it's not because
they
it's...
are schmoving.
Because everything is offline to them.
Yeah,
It's
like,
crazy.
like, they are actually schmoving.
We're out here lagging with like, we're out here getting hit by 5 frames and they're running like at 1,000 frames.
Bro, I got 1 ping, bro. Come on, I'm nice. Like, yeah, okay, but like here in Japan, we got negative 85.
Yeah, their latency is completely gone, man. They deleted latency somehow, and people, I don't know,
Their
man.
latency online is better than offline. How do you do that?
Yeah, and another thing,
bro.
too, is that if the United States really wants to improve their internet infrastructure, they have to.
People need to get richer and get more money.
No, it's not that.
Not be broke.
No, it's not that. It's not that people are broke. Is that a lot of people do not support fiber.
Yeah.
If you want good internet, you need fiber wiring.
Somebody who actually has like fiber, like big wiring going through like their like house.
Yeah.
That shit's blessed.
It's
It's not like perfect. It's not perfect, but it's blessed.
It's blessed. It's like Ethernet cord is the equivalent of the component cables that you hook up your GameCube to the TV, and then fiber is the equivalent of an HDMI cable you hook up to the TV. That's how much of a difference those cables make, because a fiber cable can carry a lot more information, and thus you have less lag, and thus you have more megabits per second, and thus you have better internet overall. We don't have that across the fucking country. So if you're living out in the fucking boons, man, you can't use Stadia or whatever, man. You're gonna be playing Knack 2 at 5 frames per second, man. It's gonna be that bad.
I didn't even have an option for that, bro. It's like the lowest you could go is 30 FPS.
That is the worst. That is actually the worst.
Yeah, and
playing any game at 30
after an hour, you wasted 15 gigabytes, and like most data caps are like 100 gigabytes.
Yeah,
so
see,
terabyte.
that's another thing too. That's another thing. What was it? Was it 1 year ago or 2 years ago? What was it? It was Comcast Xfinity, AT&T, and one other company. They introduced essentially data caps, right? You know how we have data caps in our phones, right? Yeah. They're actually doing that on internet home services.
Bro, I'm not broke.
No, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter if you're broke or not.
Like, here's the thing. All internet gets routed.
Mm-hmm.
One like big like what's it called, internet rating like company. Mm-hmm. Even if like you're like your cell phone provider, like, oh yo, yeah, give me the internet, you're still getting capped.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm looking at Xfinity right now. I'm literally looking at the data plans. So literally, with Xfinity, you have a terabyte data usage plan.
The terabyte can go pretty fast if it comes to like because especially with like uploading and streaming and all that.
Yeah, and if you go over the $1,000 pack. You get charged $10 for every 500 or 50 gigabytes after the cap. So,
yikes!
That's $1,000 though.
Yeah.
Who has that money? I don't.
Yeah. 1%. Yeah. Fuck that shit. You know. We got real first world problems over here in the States.
All right. Now we don't have to talk Stadia because that's basically the same thing.
Yes. What is this big
conference?
Is that it for Microsoft?
Yeah, because I mean, what else are we gonna say about it?
They had a new controller that's $160.
Oh yeah, the old one deteriorated in air. You know,
is that new? Wait. Is that new controller the Pro controller they're talking about, like the fully customizable one?
It's not. I don't think it's Pro. I think it's like the.
It's the Xbox Elite. Series 2.
Elite Series 2.
Xbox Elite, no, you know, in case you wanted to. Yo, our Xbox Elite controllers got, you know, HD Rumble now. In case you wanted to.
Hold up. Let me tell you how bad the other one is. Ready? The most frequent problem was that the bump, like the LB and RT, or LT and RT, and LB and RT would fall off. Same thing with the sticks. And you know what, Ellie?
What?
I'm gonna tell you this with the straightest face I can. The old Xbox controller Elite deteriorated in air. Actual air. You know the thing I breathe?
No, you don't breathe air, bro.
How?
Man's really sad.
It deteriorated in air.
What kind of material are they using, bro?
I don't know, but it would like get really, really like after being exposed to air for like a few hours, it would just be like it would feel like the worst ever.
Okay,
I own one.
So I'm looking at this right now. USB connectivity. Who gives a shit? All controllers have USB connectivity. Or connectivity, how you like to say it.
No longer deteriorating.
Listen, I'll tell you everything it uses, okay?
Okay.
So it has 3 okay, I'm going off memory. So it has 3 buttons on the bottom of the controller.
That's buttons.
Macros, okay.
Not even macros, it's for different like games.
If you ever need to load something or something. And then it has customizable sticks, like the pressure and everything.
Okay.
And then you also have USB Type-C, which is that they also put in it. Rechargeable batteries, Bluetooth, and I think that was it, really.
Yeah, it also lets you blue screen.
Wait, so those buttons on the back, they're not macros?
No, what they do is you toggle the buttons, right? And it lets you, you know, be better at shooting, like shooting games. There's one for FF7, and I don't know what the other one was.
They're all accurate. It's like a turbo button.
It's pretty much like an accuracy buff thing. It's
Oh,
honestly aimbot. It's aimbot.
that's enough for me, Chief. If you can't program, if it's the turbo button, not a macro button, that's a no. Cause it's like, you can dead ass go to fucking GameStop, buy a $40 controller, and it has 2 non-programmable macro buttons for a Switch. You can buy a Switch Pro controller with 2 non-programmable macro buttons. Like, they dead ass replace, what was it, your X and Y button?
Controller.
You have it?
I have that controller. Yeah, the one with like the two buttons.
Yeah. And the one that you have, is it programmable or not?
Programmable.
It's programmable. See, that's what. How much did it cost?
Like 60.
Yeah.
$60 here in Canada, so like 50.
Yeah, that's like 50 in America. You mean to tell me you can't put some fucking macros on a Pro controller? They're just not.
We gotta put these buttons to help you shoot better in Halo and Gear 5.
Oh, that's fucking gross, man. That's gross. I don't like that.
Aimbot, bro.
That's gross.
Next conference.
All right. Enough Microsoft.
Let's hit So what's another one we should hit? A big one.
All right,
So
after Microsoft, we gotta talk Square, guys.
Squeenix or
Squeenix.
No, not Squeenix yet.
Yet?
just Square? Square?
No. Shut up. Ubisoft is stupid.
Okay. All right.
Hose
All
man.
right. Oh,
man.
fucking!
Hose man.
If you think,
Hose man.
all right. If you think
Ubisoft is good, tell me ain't talking about me.
if you think the Ubisoft presentation is ass, you're clearly not a Ubisoft fan, and that's fine.
Your holes are mad, bro. Holes are mad.
And here's the reason why I gotta say about Ubisoft. Ubisoft is at the point where it has created its own niche audience. You got Far Cry, you got Assassin's Creed, you got Rainbow, right? Those are the 3 main things. You got For Honor and there's wait, I'm not done yet. What? Okay, what is it?
Tom Clancy games aren't like what is it? Military, like even like close to reality anymore. It is just military sci-fi.
I mean, it never was to begin with. If you think about it.
It was to begin with, Ellie.
Well, okay, yes and no. You had okay.
The first Ghost Recon was like.
Yeah, no. See, Ghost. Okay. Yeah, Ghost. Ghost Recon was not meant to be realistic, though. Ghost Recon was not. And then, so there's that. And then Rainbow was semi-realistic. There were a couple of times that it wasn't. So there's Rainbow. Those are the 2 main titles Tom Clancy has. But here's the thing, though. Even though they're not realistic as they used to be, those games are still pretty fucking fun. They're still pretty fucking fun. Like, I played Rainbow Six Siege a lot, and I enjoy that game a lot. And seeing that we're getting another Rainbow Six game, I thought it was pretty fucking dope. Even though they only teased it.
I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Go ahead.
Rainbow Six 2 sounds way cooler than Overwatch 2.
You're not wrong, though. Like, so...
Rainbow Six Vegas 3. Yo.
So the way I feel about the Ubisoft presentation, it was good for what it was. The one thing that I have noticed about Ubisoft is that they have their own niche community now. It's not... They don't try... I mean, they do, for the sake of marketing and whatnot. They do try to, like, expand out there for the general audience. But Ubisoft knows that they have their own unique audience that will either always be checking their games out or always be buying their own games. And because of that, that's why a lot of people didn't like Ubisoft. Because they don't play Ubisoft games. And because they don't play Ubisoft games, they're like, fuck this shit. That shit's trash. But me, though, I'm excited for the new Rainbow game. I'm excited for the new Ghost Recon game.
The only game that really interested me...
Which one, Ellie? Which Tom Clancy game, Ellie? Which Tom Clancy?
There's so many Tom Clancy games, I can't even lie.
There's
like the only game
go ahead.
I'm really hyped about at Ubisoft right now is Roller Champion. Like,
Roller Champion is good. Yeah, there's a,
actually
isn't there a demo out right now?
Yeah, there is.
I
I've seen gameplay. Game looks fun.
I gotta check the demo out. I haven't tried it. The games that I'm looking forward to from Ubisoft is the new Rainbow Six game, Rainbow Six Quarantine. And I'm pretty sure what's the origin of that game. I have a feeling of where the game came from. And the new Tom Clancy game, The new Ghost Recon game to be exact. Because the previous one, because Ghost Recon Wildlands seemed kind of okay, but the newer one though, Breakpoint, that one looks pretty interesting. That one looks a lot more cooler than Wildlands, and it might have a better story. But Quarantine, I'm excited for that one too, because I can guarantee you that was based off of an event for Siege that only was around for like, what was it, like a month or so? And then they took that event down, and the event never came back, and people really wanted that event to come back. And instead of making the event return, Ubisoft was probably like, let's make a game out of it. Okay, thinking about it now, Ubisoft deadass did what Activision should have done with Call of Duty a long time ago, and that was make Call of Duty Zombies its own fucking game instead of it being a fucking mode. I think that's basically what Rainbow Six Quarantine is supposed to be. Because it's literally a 3-player co-op, which is exactly like the event. And there's some type of infection going around that's fucking people up. And you get to play as the operators from Siege. So they deadass are pulling off what Activision should have done with Call of Duty. So I'm kind of excited for that. But like I said, for the most part, it was alright. It was alright. But like I said, it was geared more towards their own audience rather than trying to broaden out. Because some of that stuff is going to be hit or miss for people regardless if people like it or not. So
Yeah.
that's how Ubisoft is. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, there was that fake ass Breath of the Wild game. Gods and monsters.
Yeah.
It looks like Breath of the Wild, and it has a name like Kid Icarus. So I'm so conflicted.
Yeah, it's so weird. One thing I will say though, my biggest complaint with Ubisoft is where the fuck is Skull and Bones?
I'm gonna tell you where it is.
Where?
It's in Just Dance 2020 on the Wii.
Bro!
The Incel Wii U got nothing. But
Wait,
the Wii
bro.
stayed strong.
Wait, there's actually a reason for that.
Okay.
They're releasing it on the Wii because hospital patients that are
I think everybody knows that. I think.
Yeah. I don't think Ellie knows.
So why did they release it on the Wii?
They release it on the Wii because hospitals keep Wii's, and they let the patients who are either disabled or who have a mental like disorder.
Oh.
So you know how like if you're like getting
yeah,
a crash, right?
yeah, like recovery and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's
like,
actually
those are like really good games to like help them like get like.
That's kind of
you know,
nice.
muscle memory back and shit.
That's kind of nice though, because it's like, who does like?
Remember the corporations. Don't
It's a meme. It's a meme because making just for Wii, but at the same time they do it because like that like people like need it out. And it's always just good to like update it with newer, catchier songs.
Yeah.
Well, let's remember, corporations don't care about our feelings. They just want those hospital bills. Yo.
I mean, but
no matter how shitty a product is, you're supposed to buy it and enjoy it.
But even then, like for the people that are into those type of video games, like when was the last big like fucking dance rhythm type game that you can actually dance to?
I just gotta get Just Dance, man. I just have to get it.
I'm like
without it.
Bro, Billie Eilish is in that shit. Yeah, it's time.
Like,
is she actually?
Because I'm trying to think. Like nobody plays.
Bust out the Wii, bro. Wait a minute,
bro. Like
Billie Eilish, it's time,
bro. Like when was the last Dance Dance Revolution game? Like when was the last one? You know, we don't get.
DDR was gone before.
That's arcade only, bro. Japan's just too good at that game.
DDR was gone before like some of these people were born.
I know, but like, what happened with DDR? You know, what happened with that fucking breakdancing game that was on the Kinect? You know, what happened with Zumba? Some of you guys may not know this, but there was an actual Zumba fucking dancing video game.
Like
there was 2. There was 5.
I'm back. What's good?
We talked.
I'm exaggerating, but I know I saw at least 3.
Are we talking about stuff too?
Yeah, we're talking about yourself.
Waka,
Yeah, we're not doing this. We are not doing this.
Bruh. I'm about to look up the whole entire series. Okay. Alright, chat. We got Zumba Fitness, Zumba Fitness 2, Zumba Fitness World Party, Zumba Fitness Core, and Zumba Kids.
They pull the anime arc.
They did!
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
Halloween 2, Halloween H2O, Halloween 2, Halloween.
Chat, I'm not fucking joking with you, chat. Like, these are all the Zumba games that came out. Fitness 2, World Party, Core, and Kids. What system is Zumba Kids on? Hold up.
Fuck the kids.
Fuck the kids.
Listen, let's be careful about what we say here on this stream, guys.
Man, forget.
It was on the Wii, man.
Okay, there we go.
It was on the Wii.
That's way better than fuck the kids.
Bruh, yeet the kids.
Look, if a person's name is Kid, though, and she's a bad bitch, she can definitely.
Oh no.
That's all I'm saying.
All right. Anything else we gotta?
Paddle.
Yo, anything else we gotta talk about? We're not gonna talk about the doggo that appeared on Ubisoft's presentation.
The good boy.
The good boy.
Ubisoft is trying to finesse people out of money with the fucking Uplay Plus shit again.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I mean,
Also, new Watch Dogs looks pretty cool because Percival's grandma's in it. Whole camera. Oh, he's in crumpet, bro. I'm not feeling it.
Bro, you know what's fucking funny though about Watch Dogs? You know what's funny about? Okay.
Someone make a clip of this and send this to Perso, please.
Yo, you know how like niggas be saying on jaw? Yo, one of niggas be saying on crumpet still.
On crumpets, bro.
Crumpets, man. I'll fuck you up.
Bro, I find it fucking hilarious that Ubisoft took the time to create backstory for all these fucking characters. Like, you see the granny kicking ass, right? And I'm just like, how the fuck is this granny kicking ass? And then they show the lore, and they show the lore of Grandma. She was an assassin. And I'm like, bruh. Bruh.
That's the girl who slept with, what's the name? Austin Powers.
Yeah, did it?
That's the grandma right there.
Bruh, what was her fucking name again? Ivana Hampalat? No, that was a Russian chick.
That was the Russian chick.
That was a Russian chick. What was the blonde chick?
I forgot, bro. I haven't watched Austin Powers in a hot minute.
I gotta watch Austin Powers too. Yeah, she's an assassin, so worry. That granny is an assassin. Like, she was Agent 47 before Agent 47 was a thing, man. Exactly. That's what that granny is. Oh, man. Alright, that's enough, Ubisoft. What's next?
Bethesda, we don't care about Bethesda. All we know is that
Bethesda had the worst girl in there, bro. Alright, next. Let's go. Continue.
he said, okay, wait, can we be serious?
Wait, what, sir?
What's D&D? What's DD?
Okay, let's be serious for a moment.
Devolver Digital.
Talk about those.
Okay.
I mean, okay, technically, can we really classify them though?
No. Let's be serious about this.
Uh-huh.
3 things. 1, Doom guy is doing Doom stuff. That's cool.
Uh-huh.
2, Ghostwire looks sick. That looks like a really cool game. The setting is really cool. We don't know anything about that game.
You know what Ghostwire looks like to me?
What?
Ghostwire looks like to me the Left Behind movie, but instead of it being related to the end of the world, it's related to an SCP type bullshit.
Weird.
Oh
It's like Left Behind meets SCP. That's what Ghostwire looks like to me.
3, what kid on a mobile phone will remember Commander Keen?
Hello?
No kid.
Bro, I sleep. Bro, that isn't even Commander King.
That's his son.
Bro,
And
that's not, it's the only thing about the series is the name, bro.
Wait, Ellie.
Uh-huh.
I know you probably know this,
Uh-huh. Maybe.
but Commander Keen's son
Uh-huh.
is Doom Guy.
No, wait.
Yes.
I thought Commander Keen...
No.
No. Wait. Okay, let me reword that. I thought... Because I'm trying to remember... Because I know the dude from Wolfenstein is related to Commander Keen, and Commander Keen is related to Doom Guy, right?
No. Okay.
Why are we talking lore?
Okay.
Lord.
That dude is related to Commander Keen. So that makes that's the dude from Wolfenstein, right? And then he's related to Commander Keen. Commander Keen has kids, and the kid that you play as in the mobile game is Doom Guy. He grows up to be Doom Guy, Ellie. That's real lore.
Bruh.
Who cares about the lore? We're talking about E3.
Shut up, chill.
Deepest of
Shut up,
lore.
chill. Okay.
Deepest of lore.
I don't know, man.
Like,
Lore's weird sometimes, but it be like that.
But yeah, that's all about Bethesda. I mean, you guys do stuff. Those fireworks. Cause no one
Didn't
remembers.
Bethesda say they're gonna finally start putting NPCs in? What's it called?
No.
Okay.
76.
I think I know what the fuck happened with Fallout 76 and why NPCs are a big deal. The thing with Fallout 76 was that game was such a shit show at the start that they were basically forced to delay everything that they had planned to fix the fucking game. I'm pretty sure NPCs were meant to come out within year one of the game's release, but because of all the shit that was going on, it had to be pushed back to year 2.
Thank you for having faith in us.
I think that's the case.
Ikitimasu.
Is that the man?
That's the
Shut the hell up, weed.
I don't
the
know.
saving grace.
She was. She was.
saving-
Tell you, man, she was in
No,
enemy
that's
number
also a new
Alright.
Elder Scrolls game.
Lol. Okay, cool. Nice.
Sweet shit.
Wasn't that Elder Scrolls game announced last year, or am I thinking of a different one?
No, Elder Scrolls Online has been out for a while.
Oh, Elder Scrolls
Elder Scrolls
Online.
Online.
Okay, never mind.
The Blades, what's it called? Elder Scrolls Blades. The fucking thing, action command the game.
The mobile game?
Yo, real talk though. What's it called?
What's up?
The reason that Fallout 76 human NPCs are a real deal is because the dialogue options from the previous games with the humans NPCs weren't there, so adding it made it more better.
More better.
Listen, I can't talk right now, bro.
It's fine. It's just be on that push to talk, chill if you have to.
Yeah.
Nice,
All
Mike.
right.
So where is the
All right.
nice Mike? By the way, chill.
Yeah, it's just for B3. Right.
Yeah.
What's next? I don't care about the drill tree.
For Square Enix.
Did you just say digital extremes?
I said digital extreme. Oh,
No, bro.
That's a clean ass name. I ain't even gonna front.
It is.
I'm thinking of a whole different. Oh, my.
The whole
Digital
digital
extremes.
extremes.
What games they made?
Those are the Warframe guys, aren't they?
Yeah, those are the Warframe guys.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, really quick before we go.
Wait, they made BioShock 2? What?
Yeah, off topic, really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Did you? This is really off topic. Did you hear Space Mom talk about how she watched JoJo and she will get JoJo in Warframe or die trying?
Bro, okay, alright, so, alright, here's what I gotta say. Okay, here's what I gotta say.
Space Mom said that.
Okay, alright, let me explain what the fuck is going on, alright? So, currently,
Not JoJo.
bro, okay, hold up, chill out. So, Digital Extremes, right? They are the current developers for Warframe. Devolver Digital. So, Digital Extremes are the current developers for Warframe. And let me tell you, they're a bunch. They are into a lot of stuff, right? And yeah, and when Rob is talking about Space Mom, he's talking about a person who works for Digital Extremes, who is both a voice actor, and I think she also is part of the lead community.
Yeah, she is.
Something like that.
She's head of something.
She's head of community or something like that, or like the community. Like she works with the community end for the game.
I will get JoJo in or die trying.
Yeah. So her name is Rebecca, by the way, and she just loves a lot of things, right? She's into Bayonetta, and she was talking about Bayonetta for a couple of days, right? She's into a lot of things. So when she finally got to watch JoJo, she must have been what?
JoJo isn't gonna get it.
Shut up, chill.
They're gonna find a way to get JoJo in, cause like
Warframe's
like Warframe is this type of games. Josh, I said Josh. Chill. I'm about to fucking.
Josh.
I'm about to mute chill right now, but
No.
All right, you know what? If you're gonna keep it. Anyways, like I said, Warframe is a type of games that got of inspiration from a lot of games, but it does have its own thing going on. And if they're putting JoJo in that game, you better believe they're gonna put JoJo in there somehow. Rebecca's gonna convince the head guy to put JoJo in there in some way, and they're gonna be like, "Fuck it, let's do it." So yeah.
That's the Space Marine off top.
Yes.
Okay. Back to what was it? Devolver Digital.
Devolver
Okay.
Digital.
I don't care. They have nothing to show. What did I see?
Okay. I'll tell you what they showed. Okay.
Mhm.
So literally, what they did was a Nintendo Direct with almost like there's only 2 games they showed in their conference, and most of it was satire. That's literally.
Okay. No. So what they showed with Devolver Digital had a very weak they did us at a direct.
In terms of comedy, it wasn't.
Chill, switch the push to talk, by the way. Anyways, Devolver Digital is known for having these crazy fucking bullshit going on, for their presentations. And this year, they took jabs at Nintendo by creating a direct, and they literally copied the direct format. But what they showed this year was they showed a little bit more of, what was it? Is it called My Friend Pedro or My Name Pedro? Or My Name is Pedro?
My friend Pedro.
My Friend Pedro. So they showed that this year, because that game isn't officially out yet. They showed some gameplay of that. That game looks pretty dope. It's like Hotline Miami, but side-scroller-ish. They also showed... What was it fucking called? They basically showed a collection of bootleg game... And it's already out on Steam. They have a collection of games that are bootleg versions of infamous indie games. What was it called again? Devolver Digital bootleg what?
I don't remember. Why we got kids in the stream, bro?
I don't know.
Well, anyway, no, I don't remember what it was called.
I'm gonna look it up right now. It is called Devolver Bootleg. They have
what?
Why do you control your kids, bro?
Alright, hold up.
All right, so what they have here is they have a bootleg version of Into the Gungeon, a bootleg version of Hotline Miami, a bootleg version of Ape Out, which is a game they have, a bootleg version of Castlevania. I'm sorry, what?
What's the name of that?
The bootleg Castlevania, it's called Castlevania. Castlevania. Description of Castlevania. It's a cat inside a pseudo armor. It's a cat in full plate armor. What else do you want? What the hell?
That sounds scary.
Devolver Digital is known for bootleg.
They have bootleg Donkey Kong, I think that is. I'm looking at it right now. They got a bunch of bootleg games. But
it was fine, I guess.
It's fine. By the way, chat, it's at 1% off on Steam. It's $4.94. But yeah, they also showed another thing too. They also showed a House of the Dead inspired Into the Gungeon game, and it's an arcade cabinet, and I thought that was pretty dope. So that's all they showed this year. And Devolver Digital was kind of trash. Apart from the funny stuff, it was kind of trash because they showed 3 games. And they never updated another game that they announced last year. They never updated it. What the fuck is going on with fucking Metal Wolf? I was excited.
I mean, to be fair, they only have like a few employees on their company, I think.
Yeah, because Devolver Digital is more of a publishing company than a developing company.
They're pretty small though, I think.
Yeah, because they do a lot of indie stuff. They do a lot of the fact that even though they're like an indie developing company or publishing company, the fact that they have their own thing going on, I thought that was pretty interesting. But they didn't show that much this year. And like I said, they didn't show Metal Wolf Chaos, which is a game that I'm really excited about. Which I will stream when it comes out. They didn't show that, and I was pretty upset. But yeah, no, apart from it being funny, it was kind of trash. Anything else we gotta talk about, DD? Not really. No, actually.
Let's move on to Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy?
Square Enix.
Square Enix? I mean...
I was solid. 9 out of 10, bro.
It was solid. Personally, I'm not a big Final Fantasy fan, but I saw Final Fantasy 7. I was like, alright, the game looks dope.
Yo, we need to talk about how sexy Sephiroth looks, bro.
Bro, how are you gonna say that and not say Tifa, bro?
Wait,
I
are we
don't give a
talking
shit
about...
about Tifa.
Hold on,
Fat ass character.
talk about
We care. talking about Sephiroth.
All right, wait. If we're talking about Phoenix, all right. I bought the first class. I pre-ordered the first class edition for FF7 already, guys. Like, it's over. My. I'm not paying my bills tonight.
What bills, bro? You live with your parents. Shut up.
Bro. Tell me how I look up Tifa Final Fantasy VII Remake and the first thing I fucking see is a not safe for work.
Censored.
A not safe for work 32 by 24 poster. It's censored. But like,
Tifa doesn't need to look bad, guys.
She
Tifa doesn't need to look bad.
she looks bad enough already.
She looks no different.
I have high hopes for you, bro. Can you imagine how
She
Tifa
literally
is trash.
looks no different. It just gave her thigh highs.
Can you imagine what Yuffie will look like, bro? Mwah.
Bro, Yuffie's gonna look fucking delicious.
Alright. That's enough.
Trying to find a good solid picture, but Tifa cute. She cute. You can't go wrong with it.
She's 15 at least.
Straight, she's 15?
Tifa?
Tifa's not 15.
She's definitely not Yoko Littner. Shut up.
I don't know who that is, but
Hold up, Ellie. You get like 75% of the party in Fuck. How did I forget the name?
oh, that's Yoko. I forgot about it. That Yoko. I'm an
The
idiot.
town.
Yoko from Gurren Lagann.
Yeah. You said Littner. I'm like, wait, who? And I looked it up. I'm like, oh, that one. I always forget her fucking last name, man.
Gurken, Lurken, Tengen, Topa.
You know what's one thing that pissed me off about I said Final Fantasy, but the Square Enix presentation, the Squeenix?
Marvel took
Avengers
yeah,
is
you're
trash.
right.
Avengers looks alright.
Yo,
but no.
man,
The voice actors are bad.
man said, yo, Marvel took too long because they were too busy looking for fucking bootleg actors. I'm dying.
Okay,
man.
wait.
They look bootleg. They look like the Hangover 2 actors.
Yo, man said, yo, we want to use you guys for the fucking Avengers. Alright, bet, you're gonna pay royalties.
Guys,
that one, Chief.
She'll said Hangover 2 actors.
guys.
Bruh, what?
So within the first game of the FF7 remake, because it's episodic, we're gonna get Tifa, Aerith, Barrett, and Red 13. That is
you
like
mean dead, and Tifa. Got you.
oh,
I mean, Red 13's pretty alive.
I did it. I haven't.
The hell was
You don't
that?
die, chill. You don't die, chill. You don't
Okay.
die. I'm joking.
Okay.
Can you talk to
We don't get Yuffie till next game. We don't get we don't get Vincent till next game. We don't see Zack till next game.
Okay, but do we get to ride the fucking motorcycle?
Hell yeah.
You would have to.
added,
But we get Tifa, so.
they
I see.
added a motorcycle section.
Okay, but the real question is, do I get to use the fusion blade from Advent Children?
No, stupid.
This game's trash.
That's why it's Advent
Okay,
Children.
but is Yu-Gi-Oh in the game?
Why
Is
it's
I'm
Yu-Gi-Oh.
saying, can I
Yeah.
do duel?
Yeah, man.
Yo,
Triad.
I think Tifa, guys.
Bro. Bro, can I summon the pot of greed?
I summon from my fucking graveyard.
The pot of greed!
Alright.
Titus.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm so tired of people using that because that scene was ironic.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it
It
was.
wasn't. My grandfather deck has no bad card. Now come, Dark Magician Titus.
Titus.
Alright. So what did Square show? What is everything Square showed?
Okay, FF7,
Mhm.
the new 14 expansion, FF8 remastered.
Trials of Mana. Shut up, Trials of Mana.
Trials of Mana.
Mhm.
What was it? No, what the fuck?
Avengers.
No, not Avengers. It was a different thing.
FF8 Master.
No.
Final Fantasy 15 DLC.
Outriders.
No.
Yeah, they showed Outriders.
Well, yeah, that too, right? But I'm trying to think. What
Kingdom
else?
Hearts 3 DLC.
No, that too. What was it? I'm trying to think here.
Bro, if you can't remember, then it's trash.
No. I remember the first fucking name of it.
Wait, what's the first name?
It was. I guess I
Look
don't
it up.
remember. Wow.
Look it up.
All right, if you can't remember, then it's not worth talking about.
No, it is worth talking about. Shut up. Because it looks dope. I just can't remember the name for the life. Okay.
Look it up.
Saga Scarlet Grace and The Last Remnant. The Last Remnant looks great.
There we go.
The Last Remnant, the remaster, that looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was cool.
They also showed
Car game.
They showed Dying Light 2 for some reason.
A racing game.
Dragon Quest Builders 2.
You mean Dragon Ball Heroes?
Yes, sir. Octopath is coming to PC. Or it already is on PC actually.
Mm-hmm.
Saga Scarlet Grace. Final Fantasy Brave Exvius.
Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
Yeah,
Oh,
Crystal
yeah.
Chronicles.
And Avengers.
And they showed a car game.
Yo, Marvel!
Wait, did they show a car game?
Okay. Everyone thought that was a CG only trailer. That's gameplay from what I hear.
Is it? Damn.
Yeah.
Actually,
Wait, for what?
For Marvel. Everyone said it was just CG. That's
Okay.
gameplay.
Okay,
Listen,
no.
why would they put
Okay,
one
alright.
has
Okay, no. Yes and no. IGN confirmed it. In that Avengers announcement, there's only like 20 seconds worth of gameplay spread out throughout the announcement for Avengers.
the only gameplay was the part with the Hulk. When he
Yeah! That's what it was! That's what it was!
What
The
that
scene
still-
on the fucking bridge! That was the only gameplay they showed!
That still looks great,
Amazing
though.
game.
I can't lie, it still looks clean.
It does,
That
it does,
still looks
but...
great. And
Mhm.
apparently there's things that they're surprised that they didn't show in the trailer that were features in the demo.
Mhm.
Did you hear, Ellie, that it's gonna be a service, a game as a service?
What do you mean?
Hey, this game is kind of cool.
Mhm.
Also, it's online, free DLC,
Mhm.
no loot boxes, and we will add characters and maps over time.
Oh, and bootleg.
So they're pulling off a Monster Hunter is what you're telling me.
No, they're pulling off a
They're pulling off a Warframe.
no.
No, if it's free to play, then it's a
Any
Warframe.
MMO. Any
No,
MMO.
It's literally an MMO.
They're pulling off a Warframe.
They're pulling off an MMO where they're like, hey, look at this thing. You pay for it. You get free content. And
Oh, so it's like Fortnite Battle Pass.
shut up. And yeah,
Okay,
So pretty much it's like BB Cross Tag Fighter Pass.
no. 'Cause
okay,
it's not a fighter pass.
all right, okay. I'm confused. So this
No,
game,
no,
okay,
You
all
buy
right,
the game. Buy the game, Ellie.
full price.
Full price, and
Uh-huh.
they go, hey, you got the single
Right.
player campaign.
So they're pulling off a Monster Hunter then.
Sort of, yeah, I guess so, right?
Yeah, because that's what Monster Hunter did. Like,
Ellie, we get to play
Mhm.
as all these heroes co-op.
Nobody
Ultimate
can.
Alliance, I don't know. Ultimate Alliance kind of
No. But Ultimate
Nah,
Alliance,
Ultimate Alliance looks good.
Ultimate Alliance is different because of the camera angle and how the game is played.
Ultimate Alliance is a beat 'em up, essentially.
Ultimate Alliance is a beat 'em up.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, Ultimate Alliance.
like
No,
this is
Ultimate Alliance got the.
it does, and
Mhm.
I really hope they add the X-Men to the.
Honestly, they better.
They are. They are gonna have the X-Men. They confirmed
Look,
it.
I want to see Mystique.
Not the Alliance, not the Alliance, not the
Bro.
Alliance.
I
Oh.
just want to see Mystique's feet.
Bruh,
Once I see them blue feet, bro, it's over.
their wife was like, I'm about to pull out the lotion. We out here.
Over, bro.
Oh,
Guys,
over.
in all honesty, the actors don't look bad at all.
Mhm.
Like for
They sound bad.
The
No,
only,
they
the
don't.
only actor,
They
the only.
really
Okay,
don't.
look. The
They
fact,
really
the
don't
fact
sound
that-
bad.
Yo, the fact that Black Widow and Lucina share the same voice actor just fucks me up.
Also,
Black Widow's thick as fuck.
Nah, bro. Iron Man
And
looks
Chun-Li,
horrible.
because both Chun-Li and Black Widow are thick, and Lucina's literally FD, Final Destination.
You're not wrong though.
Shit makes no sense to me, bro.
Right.
every actor.
Same in Japanese.
Lucina
Same in
is
Japanese. In Japanese, Lucina's voice actor plays Katsuragi and Tenno and Kagura.
Mhm.
What is with Lucina voice actors playing thick girls and then playing Lucina? I don't get it.
I don't know, man.
We've seen this flatter than the earth, bro.
You're right.
You're not wrong.
What was I gonna say? Right, chill.
Mhm.
Listen, I know we all love Robert Downey Jr. We all think Robert Downey Jr. is
But
practically
Iron
Iron,
Man is trash. He looks
but he
good.
isn't. You just love Robert, and I love Robert
He
Downey.
looks like The Hangover 2, bro.
But he's not
All
like,
the actors
doesn't
look like
look
they're from
bad
The
at
Hangover
all.
2.
He doesn't look bad at all.
I don't know, man.
Bad. No one looks bad. We just love
I don't
the
know. I feel like the voice acting is kind of weak.
I don't know.
We just love the MCU version. It's like a bajillion times.
Yeah. What I'm gonna say though about the Avengers game is I'm gonna wait until there's more of it.
Did you see? It's not Scott Lang. It's Hank. Did you see that, Ellie? Did you hear that?
No.
Yeah. So the original Ant-Man, I know.
That's weird.
What do you mean that's
I
weird?
know.
It's the original
What?
Ant-Man.
I know, but everyone's like, "Oh, it's Scott Lang. Who's Hank?"
Everyone's bootleg, and then he's not.
Hank Hill? Pretty cool guy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Propane accessories for a gamma radiation, bitch.
There's one thing I will say about the Square Enix presentation, and it wasn't shown at the presentation. It was shown after their presentation, and then when I saw it, I even got more upset. As many of you guys know, I stream Final Fantasy Tactics. I enjoy that game a lot. And if you've been following me at what I've been saying lately, I've been becoming more and more of a Final Fantasy Tactics fan again, and I've been getting away from Fire Emblem, right? So, we're getting a Final Fantasy Tactics style game. It was not announced at the presentation, so I was pretty mad because I thought Final Fantasy Tactics is dead. Turns out it's not dead, but for some fucking reason, we're getting a Final Fantasy Tactics style game on the phone.
Yo.
And you didn't even give the best part. It's of Dark Crystal.
Yo.
Who remembers Dark Crystal? Listen, I know we all watched the Odd Ones Out. Let's be real here. We saw that video, but who actually remembered the Dark Crystal till then?
I don't remember the Dark Crystal, so...
No one did. Who cares?
Man's are asleep.
Man's are sleep.
Yeah, I'm honestly upset because it's like, in terms of like competitive nature of how the gaming industry works, I really do feel like if Square took the time to make another solid Final Fantasy Tactics game, it's a good way. They could easily make a good game that would complete with Fire Emblem in terms of like a pretty cool or interesting strategy game. But the fact that they're putting it on mobile,
Fire Emblem. You mean fake ass Persona?
Fake ass Persona. You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. Like,
Bro, be Tokyo something. I forgot.
like
No, that's more Fire Emblem than the one we have right now.
Like right now, Square Enix, they're putting a lot of effort into their Final Fantasy online game. They're either remaking or remastering old Final Fantasy games. But it's like, the Final Fantasy Tactics line, what's going to happen with the Tactic games? Are they going to bring it back or not? And it's like, they're kind of bringing them back, but it's going to be mobile. But putting it on mobile...
Persona Scramble.
Bruh.
Final Fantasy Tactics Scramble. Lamau.
Bruh, that would piss me off even more, man. If that shit would have happened, I would stop being a Final Fantasy fan entirely. Which I'm not really a fan, but like, I would trash at everything Final Fantasy related that would come out and be like, nah, fuck that shit, it's trash. And I don't know, I was pretty upset about Square about that. I'm like, bring back Tactics. But no. What?
Oh,
Wait, who's this?
Ow!
Ow!
Right now.
Turn that nigga down by
Bro,
like
turn that down.
5.
He's trash.
Oh my god.
Wait, Luna?
L, you so slow.
What is this nigga Luna?
Wait, Luna!
Alright, bro.
You've been dead. Where you been?
3 hours late, bro. Can you hold the
Where you been, Luna?
Bro.
Luna! Bruh! Where you been, man? We started without you, man.
Listen,
What?
you made it an event with 5 people, and you went to a VC that holds 4 people, and you wondering why I've been.
I sleep.
Okay, Luna! Alright.
We moved here because you weren't here, you fucking idiot.
Exactly! Alright. We got a late entry here. We got the man Hyptic Luna in here. Alright, Luna! Alright. Luna, here's what fucking happened. We almost scuffed today's
What happened?
we almost scuffed the stream today because Waifu was late. But once Waifu was here, it was like, okay, who else is gonna show up?
Shit. The black man's here.
Yes! Alright.
Your fairy types are shook.
I ping, the secret chat several times. You were dead, man. You were fucking dead. You were gone. I was like, okay, I guess you got a no-show. So I figured, fuck, we're gonna start without Luna. All right. Explain yourself.
Start explaining. Yeah.
Nah, you don't got an excuse. You don't got an excuse.
I was playing this MMO, right?
Okay.
What a shoulder trap.
Shoulder trap. Oh no.
This guy out, bro. I'm already sick and tired.
I already moved it, bro.
Bro, why'd you move? No, bring him. Oh shit, he's angrily typing. Hold up, he's angrily typing. That's crazy! Bro! Bro, why we gotta do that, Luna?
Get him back in here, bro. Get him back in
Yeah, get him back in here. Get him back. Wait, anyways, by the way, what's up, Ghost? Fucking...
Oh boy, Ghost. Okay, what's good, Ghost?
We got Ghost in the chat. What's up, Ghost? I was busy grinding.
Yo,
tell me, tell me how.
Let me hop on my Final Fantasy 15.
Bruh, tell me how I told.
15, 14, you fucking idiot. Holy.
Tell me how.
Yikes,
Yo, bro, tell me how I've been trying to say we're doing this podcast once E3 is over. Did this man not know when E3 was over?
Nah, man, he's been
too busy playing 14.
He's too busy playing. He's too busy playing 14. Well, that was Luna.
He woke up. Get this man out of here.
Bro, he rised and grind, but like he forgot about the podcast.
He did.
Fuck, he did.
Cannot trust him.
Yeah. All right. Anything else we should talk about Square Enix? I've already done my mini rant about how.
Yo, Trials of Mana, honestly, is getting me hyped, especially after the fuckery that was the legend thing. What's it called? Secret of Mana remake.
Secret of Mana.
That remake was on PS4. That remake was fucking garbage, but Trials of Mana is getting me interested.
We back.
We back. Luna's back. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gone.
All right.
This is going back.
All right, Luna. So what's happening right now is that we're basically finishing off the conversation with Square Enix.
All right, Luna. What's your fucking upside, bitch?
We just finished the
I can't
stream.
understand anybody.
We literally have one more thing to get through, and then you're done.
Good. Let him enjoy his peace for now.
What's the last topic? I got you.
Nintendo? Is it time to
Nintendo, bitch?
Bro, it's Nintendo time.
Is it time to talk about Nintendo?
Alright,
Alright.
That's the only direct I did not watch. That's crazy.
Wow.
Bruh! Wow! Wow!
Lolly, bro. You actually can't trust lollies.
Yo, can you ban me?
Bro, whose lolly is this?
Okay, one, he didn't even watch all the conferences.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, what are you doing, dude? Come on.
Look, I got you. I can still make
Oh, yo, you got Final Fantasy 14 Nintendo? Shut up.
Bruh, you better believe Luna's all about that Final Fantasy Online, man. Bruh, like, he just nutted. Oh, shit, we gotta... Oh, wait, what's happening? Hold up, time out. Streamlabs. So we got a sub in there somewhere. Hold up. I'm about to open up Streamlabs real quick. Hold up, we got a sub and then we got a donation? Hold up. Who did the thing? Who did the thing? I missed it.
Should I open the frame?
Alright. First things first. Alright.
Jaeger?
Thanks. Shout out to Dr. Smash for the sub. Thank you for that. And then we got Fernando Rivera donating $1. What's popping, Jimbos? Well,
Fern,
we got Fernando Rivera in here. What's happening? What's up? What's up? Bro. Bro. Dr. Smash shit coonery? Yeah, you better believe it. You better believe it. Thanks for the donation, by the way, Fern. But, alright. So, if we keep talking about Square, Luna's just gonna keep talking about how awesome Final Fantasy Online is. But let's talk about.
I'll break my Final Fantasy 14 right now.
Yeah, I know you are. But all right.
We're done with Square though.
We're done with Square though. You came late, my boy.
Wait, I have a real question. Is it worth it right now?
FF14? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Is it worth
Hell
it?
yeah.
Okay.
Start as soon as you can. But
okay.
Probably, I was just waiting to shop bring it to a score.
Wait a minute. Time out. Wait, Dr. Smash, you just got faded. What do you mean faded? Like cross faded or just faded?
Can't escape from crossing fate.
There it is.
It's perfect.
Brett.
It's perfect that Luna came here because I actually have to leave soon.
You have to leave soon?
I have to go. Yeah.
Like how soon? Like how soon?
You're straight, bro.
Nah,
If
not
you
your
leave, you're
way.
straight.
Like now soon?
If you leave, you're
Like
straight.
RN. Like RN.
Like RN?
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay. Before I leave the stream, I want to say a few things.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Good talk, good talk, good.
You're welcome.
Hey, John.
Thank you for having me. Nintendo was sick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why I believe in her good?
Moon is a bitch.
Oh, okay.
He'll never beat me in a fighting game ever. I can literally play against him in any fighting game. Fucking wreck.
Wow,
Yikes,
you
bro.
trash. Be quiet.
This
Doc-
guy said you're auto combo bitch.
I'm trying.
This guy.
Yeah. Luna left because he's a bitch. That's crazy.
Yeah, Luna.
Wait, I missed it. What did you say?
Wow.
Wait, what'd you
You
say?
don't do
I
like
missed
that.
it.
Luna left because I called him out on stream.
Guys, guy kind of, yikes, bro. Can't be me. Not be
Mm-hmm.
me, bro.
Bruh.
I was
Could
talking.
not be me.
He said I moved in. He said I
He
moved in.
left. He left.
He left? Did he? He left? No way. Wait, did he left? I didn't leave. Oof. I got moved? Wait.
Bet.
Bruh! Am I have to pull out the audit logs? Bruh. What is this fighting?
Bro, listen,
Okay.
listen.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Y'all are tearing each other apart in this. What is happening? Okay, chat, you know what?
Bro,
For context
No,
here.
listen. Yo, listen. If
What?
Luna got moved, we would have seen him move to another VC. But
Where
he
did you get
disconnected.
moved?
So,
Alright.
come back.
Alright, let me see
Yo,
this.
you know what to type in chat like.
Well, alright, what is this?
Yo,
What is this?
Your wife was
Alright,
CP that.
hold up.
bro.
In the meantime, though.
Control.
So,
I got control see that, bro. Look at.
Wait!
yo, hoes mad, bro.
What is this video? Bro!
Hoes mad, bro.
Wait a minute! Dr. Smash!
Oh,
Wait a minute!
oh, bad.
No. Right now, okay. So right now, I'm laughing because Dr. Smash sent me a video. And this is dude getting high with his son. And he's like 10. Bro, what is happening?
That's called father-son bonding still.
Mother's...
Alright.
Bro,
Alright, that's
people
pretty
spamming hoes mad in Discord right now.
Hoes mad.
Alright. Oh, they got a haircut? Okay.
Real quick.
Okay, for a second I thought they meant high, and I was like, wait a minute.
Alright, well that's all I wanted to say.
Alright.
Yeah,
Alright.
Luna's never gonna beat me
I don't know
in
why.
fighting.
Alright, let's continue
That's
with
crazy,
Nintendo.
wow.
Good talk.
Yeah.
Talking about
Yeah.
Nintendo. Hoes mad.
I'm sorry. Like,
Mad.
Who's bad? Who's bad?
hold up. Time out. I'm laughing right now because Dr. Smash sent me a video, and I thought these motherfuckers in the video got high. And Dr. Smash was like, no, they got a haircut. They didn't get high.
They definitely got high.
Bro, they definitely got high, man. That's what happened. These motherfuckers got high. Bro, why would you make a video that says just got faded? Ah ha ha ha. Telling you, man, they got ah ha ha ha. They're high.
Just got faded.
Just got faded. All right, chat.
Yeah, oh, hit him.
All right.
Ha
Ah ha ha. Getting high is to get a haircut. Probably. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a thing. If it happened in California, definitely.
Final.
That's,
Alright, let's
that's
talk
Spice
Nintendo,
Adams
bro.
right there.
All right, chat.
Uh-huh.
Ah ha ha.
Alright,
Hee hee.
let's hit it with. Alright, let's hit it with everything that they started with. So they started with the Smash reveal. That was for Japan. Dragon Quest is like.
Hoes
Nah,
mad.
that was for me too.
Hoes
for me
mad.
too.
Hoes
Nobody
mad.
cares.
That was for me too.
Hoes mad. Hoes mad.
Wait, time out! Wait a minute. Okay. All right. Enough. We gotta talk Nintendo now, guys.
Alright, so
Uh-huh.
Smash reveal.
I studied
Dragon.
this already for 3 days. Let's go.
Luna, shut the freak up, damn!
Whoa, watch your language.
You
you good, bro?
damn! Now he's lagging, bruh.
What you do to him?
Yo,
What did you do? What did you do to him, Chill? He's lagging like.
Hoes are mad. That's what happened.
you somehow have
Anyways.
Wi-Fi lagged out, bro.
All right. So as you were saying, Chill.
Right.
Alright, so. Alright,
Yeah, chill,
correct me
talk.
if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Uh-huh.
But, so it was Dragon Quest, right? And
Uh-huh.
then they, did that little Doug Bowser. Okay, then they showed Luigi's Mansion 3, which Looks
My boy
dope.
Lewis.
I want to talk Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, talk about my boy Lewis real quick.
Should we talk about Luigi's Mansion real quick?
Talk about my nigga Lewis, bro. My nigga Lewis said, check
I
it.
mean, bro,
Yo,
his whole
Luigi's
moveset is
Mansion
based
2,
off the Smash one.
Luigi's Mansion 2, it sold like hotcakes, obviously.
3.
So you're ready to check it. Boom. I took the family. Bitch. That little nigga told. I took him out to this hotel, right? Check it. On the way there, boom, I KO'd. Next thing you know, I'm back throwing, forward throwing, down throwing niggas. I don't know, bro. Guy Lewis, he's kind of nice. He's kind of nice, bro. I can't even lie. He's kind of nice, alright?
Yeah, please be quiet.
Bruh. Oh, Dr. Smash has something to say. Real talk.
Nintendo. Ali, hold up.
Oh,
You're gonna die.
I'm gonna die? Wait, what happened?
Check what I sent you.
Oh, yeah! I saw that on Twitter. Low-key, though, that's kind of cute, though. That's kind of wholesome.
Well, that is kind of cute. Except
Yeah,
it's
that's a
just
really
like-
nice picture.
Yeah. Chat, you want to see something wholesome? You want to see something wholesome, chat?
No, we don't, bro. No, we don't. I'm not. I want to see evil.
Look at this, chat. It's wholesome. It's wholesome, chat. We got Doug Bowser out here treating his daughter Bowser Jr., you know? Bowser Jr. Bowser. I said Bowser.
Awesome.
Look at that, chat. Look at that. There's something wholesome for you guys to look at. But anyways, is that 6ix9ine talking to VC? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I don't even know. But I was gonna say something. I was gonna.
It's Luna Kashi 6.
Lunakashi 6ix9ine. What I was gonna say though about Dr. Smash, Dr. Smash mentioned that the hero from Dragon Quest added to Smash is the closest thing we're ever gonna get to Goku, which is true.
Those are mad.
Which is
Those
true.
are mad.
We got Goku with the sword and shield.
Nah, he's Gohan. He's
Gohan.
Remember how in Dragon Ball Z they said that thing?
Oh.
I taught Trunks how to fight, right?
Mhm.
That's literally what the hero is. It's just Gohan.
Mhm.
It's Gohan before he lost his arms.
Yeah.
So,
That's why hoes are
Luigi's
mad.
Mansion, right? They basically showed gameplay, which means they won.
Yo, they said, check
And
it.
then
You know, they were like, yo, you know how Sakurai spoiled the grappling hook for Persona 5R, right?
Mhm.
Alright, but check Luigi, bro. What's his main kill move? Back throw. We put this shit in the game, boy.
Mhm.
They put
Nigga said
Sam in the
he
game.
can back throw, bro. He can back throw niggas. Crazy.
Mhm.
Bro, this is ASMR, please.
Just in ASMR, like please.
Wow. But yeah, the nigga said, yo, Luigi can back throw, boys. It's crazy. I'm feeling it. I like the features they added to. It makes what's it called? A lot of the stuff they did in Dark Moon that was like pretty like, man, seemed better.
Mhm.
Cause that was like cause like one thing about Dark Moon that I will admit kind of sucked compared to like the original Luigi's Mansion
Yeah.
is that the puzzles were very like linear.
Yeah, I feel like Luigi's Mansion
Yo,
2 was.
Brian is
I feel like Luigi's Mansion 2 was kind of a sleep title, honestly.
Yeah. So
Like-
the game is good, but like if you like compare like the puzzles you had in like the first Luigi's Mansion to like Dark Moon, it's like, oh, blow here, duck here, to use
Blow
the
here.
poltergust to like spin this thing. Whereas like
Yeah.
in Luigi Mansion, you had like cool puzzles like, oh, use the ice element to freeze this thing, and then over here to do X, Y, and Z. It's like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Luigi's Mansion is looking pretty dope.
It's kind of what happens when like you know like you give like a
I've
different.
never played
Well, I mean,
Luigi's
like-
Mansion 2.
It's a good game. It's kind of what happens when like you give like a new like you know there's like a team like right here like developing stuff at the same time.
I'm gonna be honest, chat. I've only played one Luigi's Mansion game, and the Luigi's Mansion game that I played was a fucking at Dave & Buster's.
No, the Luigi Mansion arcade game, the multiplayer one.
The multiplayer one, yeah, with the
That's clean.
co-op.
That's clean.
It's actually
No,
pretty.
They added that feature in 3. The what's it called? The fright shit, right?
Yeah.
They added that in 3. It's a multiplayer mode.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
actually appreciate. it.
Yo. But like, what are y'all's thoughts on Gooigi though?
Oh,
But yeah, no, I
Broke it. Put that nigga in Smash. Broke it.
they could. It would be dope if they added skins, and you get to play as Gooigi. But yeah, no, Dr. Smash.
Next fighter pass. Next fighter pass. Take the skins.
Get some skins. That'd be
Buy
dope.
that shit. Let's buy- I'll
But
buy
yeah,
shit in a heartbeat.
but yeah, no, Dr. Smash. I'm not fucking kidding. I'd never played Luigi's Mansion 1 on the GameCube. I skipped out on 2.
Don't
'cause-
get the 3DS remake. Look at the 3DS remake.
Yeah, I skipped it on 2, and I was like, I'll sleep on the 3DS remake, because why not? But then for some fucking reason, I went to Dave & Buster's, right? And I saw the Luigi's Mansion arcade. I'm like, you know what? I saw the cabinet machine. I'm like, I'll give it a fucking try. And I played it with my brother. And we were just out there just fucking playing with the Wii remote that's been turned into a fucking vacuum. And we're just pointing at the screen doing shit. It was actually fun. Daga, what's up, Daga? Bro, what is that art? I don't know. Waifu sent it to me and I put it for you guys. It's wholesome. Yes.
Wholesome.
Wholesome art.
Yes. But Luigi's Mansion 3 looking kind of dope.
All right, let's talk about the real game that was released at E3. Something that's actually major. Okay.
Oh, major? Let's talk about the Astral Chains, bro.
Astral Chain?
Yeah. No,
Bro.
I said something good. All right, let's talk about
That is a good game, the fuck?
I didn't watch the Nintendo Direct. All right, tell me about it.
That's game of the year right there.
Tell me.
Okay.
Look, just look up Astral Chains. Just look up the motorcycle sequence in Astral Chains, and that's all you need to see about the game.
Okay, so to better explain what Astral Chain is, it's a game that's created by the guys who did Bayonetta and Devil May Cry, the original Devil May Cry games. What they did is they're making like an anime aesthetic character action type game that's similar to Bayonetta and Devil May Cry, but they're giving it like a bunch of unique mechanics. Like you have the character,
Pretty much, Astral Chains is what happens if fucking LA Noire was made by Elon Musk. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah, because like in Astral Chain, you play as a cop, and the combat style, again, a lot like Bayo, a lot like Devil May Cry, and the cool thing is that your main character has its own moveset, but you have a second character that's kind of like a Persona JoJo type thing.
Stand, bro.
Like a stand. And that shit has combos too, and it has special attacks. So it's like that.
I feel like the ground combos are very heavily like, what's it called? Like, inspired by Bayo, especially Bayo 2, because I like the way like the launchers work. Like the entire air game sequence is it's completely different.
Yeah, I gotta go. The free company calling me. Yeah, I see y'all.
Bruh, Luna, what the hell?
MMO talk.
All right, MMO talk. All right. That's Luna. See you.
I will say this.
Okay.
Breath of the Wild 2. In regards to Breath of the Wild 2,
That game's gonna be crazy.
We're gonna talk about Breath of the Wild 2 for sure, man. But I got a couple of things I want to say.
All right. Well, how about this? Before I go, I'm gonna say this. All right.
All right.
It's gonna be day one. All right. Day one cop.
Day one?
Day one. When I buy that
Bruh. Wife was like, day one, and you were like, yeah, day one. Oh, man. Yeah, no.
It don't have that online multiplayer with somebody can play as Zelda. I'm selling it, alright?
Bro, could you imagine a Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda game with co-op?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm staring at Zelda's ass the entire time. I don't give a fuck.
I think we all are.
I'll see y'all later.
I'm
all
about
right,
to pull a fucking Nier Automata, bro. So.
All right. See you, Luna.
Hey.
Oh, Dr. Sabat said pre-order day one. Astral Chain is just I like what Ghost said. Astral Chain is just a test game before they make a good JoJo game. I mean, imagine a JoJo game that's kind of like either Bayo or Devil May Cry. That would be interesting. Isn't that a thing already or no?
Alright, let's kill this nigga Luna right now, bro. He just said
Chill! What the fuck? Where have you been, man?
He's lurking, looking for Luna.
Listen. Something came up, so now I'm back.
Okay. Well, Luna gone. Luna gone. Welcome back. Red.
Alright, so where we at? I got you.
So we're kind of talking about Astral Chain right now.
Alright, so my thoughts on it. It looks dope. Like they barely show any cinematics, and it's all just gameplay, which is what I like.
Like the gameplay is cinematic.
The gameplay is a cinematic. Yeah, that's what I like about it. It kind of reminds me of Xenoblade X for some reason, and Bayonetta at the same time. It looks dope, and I feel like it's gonna get delayed. I mean, it looks too good. Like right now.
I mean, they said August 30th. We have time.
Yeah. The one thing that I will say about Astral Chain that kind of has me worried is that how in-depth the combat system is going to be. Because it's definitely for sure a character action game. But at the same time, the one thing that I kind of wish Bayo had is that I wish the combat system was a little bit more elaborate. But it's fine though, because like, in Bayonetta, once you learn the bread and butter, it's all good, right?
Yeah.
But I really wish they gave you more, more options to explore, and gave you much more of a better reason to explore.
Here's the thing about Bayo compared. Here's the thing about Bayo combos compared to like DMC combos. DMC combos, the more complex your combos are, the more they reward you. You can get like double S's, right? That's just clean. With Bayo, your points and like your ranking ranks up, the more like gun combos you implement into your like already like elaborate combos, which already like are pretty complex as is.
Yeah, no, but because it's like Bayonetta, the series, it has the tools to give you elaborate combos, but at the same time, it just feels weird that it gives you so much to mess around with.
Yeah.
And you don't have to use all of it, which is fine though, because like some games, like I remember, what was it, like Spider-Man? Spider-Man has a somewhat elaborate fighting system, right? But once you learn the bread and butter, that's it. Like at the beginning, it feels nice, but towards the end of the game, you're just repeating the same fucking button commands over and over and over again, and it's boring.
The max combo, the max damage short combo.
Pretty much. And like honestly, like I wish you could explore more on that with Bayo and mess around with it a little bit more in Bayo. So I really hope they don't do that with Astral Chain. I really hope they encourage you to mess around with other stuff. Give you a much more better reason to try other stuff.
What I'm seeing, it looks like the enemies actually are like pretty like decently like. This is something I know about like. Enemies seem to be like a lot more like smart when it comes to AI. Yeah. And what I'm seeing is that there's a parry mechanic in this game.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing parrying is gonna be like a very like, what's it called? Heavy like mechanic that they're gonna use a lot. It's like, enemies can parry you, but you can also parry enemies.
Yeah, so I don't know, like that's the one thing I'm worried about, just the combat. Overall, the game visually looks good. Combat looks alright. And the one thing that I noticed too is that Astral Chain seems to be the type of game that's trying to appeal to a major audience, because Devil May Cry, it has its own niche audience.
Yeah. Like with 5 was like, okay, this is for Devil May Cry fans. If you want to play the game, play the game.
Yeah,
they were mostly just making it for Devil May Cry.
Pretty much. It was a Devil May Cry. Like Devil May Cry 5 was basically a fan game dedicated to fans. But like Astral Chain though, like they're really trying to like spread it out. Be like, hey, we're making this game. It's a new IP. We're borrowing systems from other games, but I hope y'all enjoy it.
Yeah,
and
can
that's
I say something?
Go ahead.
Okay, so like I feel like they showed a lot, but I feel like the combat might be overcomplicated. You know what I mean? I mean, you have when you're by yourself. You have when you're with your like I don't know what it's called. Your beast maybe.
Your stand.
So like you have that. Yeah. You're with your stand, JoJo, and then like.
I think they're called chimeras.
Then you probably just have the stand itself. You have like. It might be overcomplicated in my opinion, unless it's like Bayonetta or something.
No. Knowing how some of the games that Platinum has worked on, what it is that when you summon your you said Chimera or Chimera?
I think it's Chimera. That's what they say.
Chimera. When you summon your Chimera, I think it's gonna be like switching to a different weapon. In Bayo, like how when you switch to a different weapon, you get different combos. I think it's gonna be essentially that.
So far, we've only seen them be able to like access one Chimera at a time. So maybe I don't know if there's like a ability to switch. Maybe there is, but like it's like end game. Because right now, so far, like the one Chimeras have been showing off, like they look like they're pretty like broken.
I don't know. We'll see, but I feel like the Chimera mechanic is gonna be like a weapon. Like you summon the Chimera.
Yeah.
And then you get a different moveset. I feel like that's what it's gonna be. And then I don't know, maybe they might add a system where like you probably build a meter to summon the Chimera, and then once your Chimera is out for a limited amount of time, and you can dish out the most damage you can. Think of it like Devil Trigger, kinda. From Devil May Cry. You know? Oh, we see Fern in the chat. Nintendo won E3 no debate. If you say otherwise, you drink hot pee. Damn, we all know that here. We all know. We all get the feeling that Nintendo won E3, but Nintendo didn't have much competition though.
Bro.
But at the same time, Nintendo, yeah. But at the same time, though, I feel like Nintendo didn't have much competition this year.
I mean, they showed two Smash characters, bro.
Sony didn't show up.
Yeah. What else do you guys want to talk about Nintendo's Direct?
Alright, Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening looks cute.
Then we got Nessa, the bad girl, bro. Better than the one.
Wait, what are you talking about, Joe?
Nessa, bro.
Nessa. Oh, okay. Okay, alright. You know what?
Save Nessa for the end. Let's talk about
save Nessa for the end.
Crossing.
Animal Crossing? I'm not a big Animal Crossing fan. I don't know if you guys are, but if you guys are Animal Crossing fans, I'm gonna let you guys take the show for it.
I played Wild Worlds on DS and I played New Leaf. Fun games, very fun games. But from what I've seen from what's it called, New Horizon, it doesn't really like interest me all that much. It don't really do anything like new. Outside of like you can pick up pole trees, you can hit trees for like sticks now, or like the whole pole vaulting stuff. Nothing really interests me like that.
Like, me as a person that's never played Animal Crossing but seen gameplay of a couple of games, they fired Mr. Rossetti!
Rest in peace. No, here's the thing. Mr. Rossetti didn't get fired. He ascended.
He ascended,
because look, they specifically said that New Horizon has an autosave feature, meaning you can't save scum anymore and get a perfect town. Meaning, he's beaten us. He's won.
He won.
He won. He ascended. But yeah, rip Mr. Rossetti. Guy got no job anymore.
Yeah,
he already got technically. He was already like got the like pretty short end of the stick.
Yeah.
In New Leaf, because in New Leaf you have to like go out of your way to actually like get him back into the game. You can choose to like have him or not have him. In this game, it is downright said he's gone.
He's gone. Poof. Yeah, but as I was saying though, as a person that has never really played Animal Crossing, but I've seen gameplay of some of the Animal Crossing games, to me, in the new one, it seems like they're expanding some of the core mechanics of the previous games, and they're giving you much more freedom on how to build a city and all that. So I don't know. Like, I never really got too much into Animal Crossing, but it looks like that's what their goal is for the new game. They want to...
It's a fun game.
Yeah. Like, it
My
seems...
main thing with this game is that at the ending, right, there was the whole Danganronpa 2 type, picture-esque cinematic horizon thing, right? Does that mean that, like, we're able to make, like, towns or, like, deserted islands with, like, friends? Using,
yes,
online?
Did they confirm that there was co-op on the game?
Not yet. All they said was like, okay, coming out on March 20th. Look forward to it. Bye. And that's it. They delayed it. They just said they're delaying it. They haven't really talked about like online or anything, or like any like gameplay mechanics or anything like that.
I could have sworn I heard something about multiplayer.
But going off of like all the other games they showed off.
Okay,
and like other games coming out, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be online. For sure. Like some form of functionality.
So, okay, so I'm looking at an article right now. Just the title of the article alone says Nintendo confirms new details about multiplayer in Animal Crossing. There is local co-op and online multiplayer for the game.
Okay, but like, is it like in New Leaf or like you go to the island and you play like some like terrible games? Or is it like actually like you can have like a group of friends, you guys make an island, and you guys take turns, taking care of the island and stuff like that.
I think it's you have multiple friends working on the same island.
Because if that's happening, and then you already know what's about to happen.
Yeah, you can have up to 8 players be on an island, and...
I bet. So who's down to live on Hentai Haven?
Hentai Haven! I'm down, man! We're about to make some... We're about to make some big-ass fucking buildings that look like giant jiggly titties. We out here!
The first thing we gotta do is build Trump Towers.
That's
where I'm living.
Trump Towers.
That's where I'm living.
Bruh, Trump Towers, this man.
That's where I'm gonna live. I don't know about you guys, but that's where I'm living.
I don't know. You're gonna have to show me the ropes of Animal Crossing if I ever do pick it up. Because like I said,
if you play like Harvest Moon,
Never played it.
Or, like Rune Factory.
Never played
It's
it.
pretty much like that. Alright, it's pretty much like have you played what's it called?
Is it like The Sims?
In a way, only you have way more control.
Okay.
What you can do.
Okay.
It's like it's almost like Stardew Valley.
I've never played Stardew Valley.
Not as like complex.
Not as complex. So it's like The Sims, but not quite. Okay. So I have somewhat of an idea of how it all
And
works.
the closest thing to it is like the My Sims series.
Okay. But all right. Anything else we should talk about?
I warn you.
Mhm.
I have friends who have wasted more than 6 months of their life playing Animal Crossing. It's addictive. It's very addictive.
I mean, okay. As long as I don't get kicked off of the island, I'm Gucci.
But ain't nobody get kicked off hentai, bro.
Bruh. As long as long as I open up a little shop and I become the hentai dealer, I am down.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. All right, what's next? Yo, should we talk about No More Heroes 3?
Okay, wait. Okay, you want a list of all the games they showed at Nintendo?
I'm looking at a list right now, actually. I don't know if you guys want to link to it.
Oh, send a link.
Send the link? All right. So,
Yo.
some of the stuff we've talked about, they're kind of out of order compared to the list. So, I'm reading the list right now. If you guys want the list too, let me know, and I can send you guys the list in chat. But, so let's see. We talked a bit about Dragon Quest. We talked about what we just mentioned. We skipped over Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. So, like I said, I'm a Final Fantasy Tactics fan, and we're getting a shitty-ass Final Fantasy Tactics game on mobile.
Oh, this was the game you were talking about?
No. Dark Age Crystal is a different one. So, are you familiar with Pan's Labyrinth, waifu?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, there's book, movie, whatever. So, there is a game that's Final Fantasy that also has Final Fantasy Tactics mechanics, but it's based off of that stuff. I wasn't talking about that earlier. I was talking about what was it even called too? I know Nocturne. Hold on, let me look at Twitter real quick. Cause I know Nocturne. He pinged me and showed me on Twitter the game that I was upset about. That I wish it wasn't on mobile, but it is on mobile.
All right. Check it. Okay. So, I think the only games we should talk about here are Link's Awakening, Ultimate Alliance, Astral Chain, Mario Maker, Animal Crossing, Cadence of Hyrule, No More Heroes 3, The Witcher 3, Daemon X Machina, Mario and Sonic, Contra.
Too many games, bro.
All right. I'm gonna say this right
I'm
now.
not done. I'm not done.
Yo.
Mana Collection, The Man of New Super Lucky Mario Steel, Wolfenstein, Sakura, The Elder Scrolls.
Yo. By the way, Fern said in the chat for you, waifu. I said waifu. Fern wants to also be part of Hentai Island. He wants to clap some cheeks.
I bet.
We gotta get Fern on Hentai Island.
We don't even know what like the maximum like amount of people is. Because I know in New Leaf you can actually like have multiple like saves in the game, but you can't have more than 3 because there's 3 save files and you need like 3 opens so that you can have like a town of like I think 8. You know, you have to like you need a town of 8. I think like the max you can have in a town is like 8 people. So
yeah.
you have like.
Okay, so the game that I was talking about, that I was upset that it's going to be on mobile, it's called The War of Visions, Final Fantasy Tactics Brave Exodus. Yeah. If you look up gameplay for that game, it's pretty Final Fantasy Tactics style, but it's mobile only.
Wow, that's kind of.
Yeah, I was pretty upset about that. No, yeah, but there's also, I think, what was it? Netflix is working it. But anyways, though, Dark Crystal Age of Resistance Tactics. That game is more Final Fantasy Tactics than the fucking Final Fantasy Tactics game that was coming out mobile.
It looked like this guy to me.
It looked like this guy. I haven't seen much of this guy. What was that show?
I'm dying. This kid's up.
Hello, the kid's killing you.
Bruh, he's getting choked to death by children.
There's no way. Yeah.
Well,
the game looked like this guy to me.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that really turned me off about the whole like presentation was the fucking puppet guy.
Yeah, because it's like, because like the Dark Crystal stuff, that's basically that's all like Pan's Labyrinth type stuff. It's like, I don't know how.
Did you say that? I didn't say that. The game actually looks interesting to me.
Yeah, and another thing too, Netflix is working on it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, okay, so let me. So the website.
Okay, I'm mad that the Netflix app isn't on Switch, but their games are.
Oh, so the game is being. Oh, it's got live action scenes too. What the fuck?
What? Ew.
That's
What is
it.
this? Fucking PS1?
Bro,
I don't know.
FMV?
I don't know.
FMV cutscenes?
I don't know, man.
Are we gonna be Mega Man 8?
Probably.
Why we? Mr. Doctor, why we?
Mhm.
Mega Man.
Chino,
You need to stop basing level.
Oh,
Come in
man.
aside.
Come on aside.
What am I fighting for?
What am I
Iris!
saying? Iris!
I love that cutscene. I love that cutscene.
Bro.
He starts off so quiet. Iris!
Iris! What am I fighting for? Bro, where is Quan at when we need him? Quan says it in such a funny way. Man, Quan ain't here.
Iris!
Yeah.
No, Iris!
Iris!
Bro, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, so then...
So,
Link's Awakening.
we talked about it. Not too much, though. It looks cute.
Retro hates that game. Retro hates the game.
Why?
Yeah, it's too shitty for you, bro.
No, here's
Retro
Bro,
said
I mean,
that Link's Awakening is Nick Jr. and the Breath of the Wild 2 is Nick at night.
Bro, like, here's what I gotta say. Here's what I gotta.
Stole a meme, bro.
Here's what I gotta say about Link's Awakening. The game looks cute and adorable, so it has its charm. But the one thing that I thought was pretty cool is that there's a fucking dungeon creator.
Zelda Maker?
Not a Zelda maker
Technically, it's like you can only put dungeons you've been in, like in the game, and they haven't confirmed online yet, so you can't really make your own.
You can't really make
Or
it.
like,
But there was a dungeon.
Again.
Go.
There's a lot of like stuff they like announced and like showed off at E3 and like Direct, but there's also like a very like big part of like a lot of the stuff they showed that just like okay, but it's like, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you not do this? Can you not do that? And it's like that's like one part about like Link's Awakenings, like the remake was like, okay, so you give us the ability to like make dungeons, but like can we share them online? Like,
Okay.
What other
So,
rewards do
all
we-
right. So I'm looking at the reveal right now for Link's Awakening, and what it is that when you travel an already pre-exist or in-game dungeon, right? And when you get to create your own, you basically get to copy and paste set pieces of other dungeons, and you can actually create your own.
Are we ready for a Mega Man boss rush, bitch?
Mega Man boss rush.
No. Here, I'll sum it
My
up.
dungeon's gonna be nothing but boss rooms.
Let me sum this up. So you can get rewards for remixed dungeons, apparently.
Yeah. But like, what kind of rewards?
Pre-existing, you can only. I mean, for now it says you can only use pre-existing dungeons that you've already been through the game, and you can remix it, and you can line it up in like, I think it was just that shape that they showed in the direct, and that was it. Like,
Yeah, that was it.
they didn't confirm online. They didn't confirm you can make your own. It's just like a
They
remix.
show different, like
You
maybe
can
they have
probably
like
just use-
different stencils.
Like,
Maybe instead of a heart, you have a key. Because I know that like one part of like thing of Link's Awakening. Because I've actually played Link's Awakening multiple times. I speedrun the game. I've 100% of the game. One part of Link's Awakening is like the keys, like the dungeons, are in the shapes of like basic like Zelda items. Like there's literally a dungeon in the shape of a key. There's a dungeon in the shape of a heart. There's a dungeon in the shape of like Ganon's head. Stuff like that. So maybe there's like different stencils you can use later on.
I think what it
Maybe-
is.
I
Okay.
mean, they probably didn't show that because they wanted like to keep it as a surprise.
No.
Yeah.
They showed a stencil that's shaped like a heart. Like that's the first thing you see.
Yeah,
Like,
but they didn't show
Also,
like
is
anything
this
else.
what's gonna replace the color dungeon? Because people don't know. If you played Link's Awakening on the original Game Boy Color, it gave you access to a secret dungeon where you get like access to 2 different tunics. Is this gonna give us like access to a different tunic altogether?
Bro,
Because they said they're gonna go like they said like, if you go through the dungeons, you get like rewards, right? So it's like, are they dropping the color dungeon completely, or are they gonna like implement the color dungeon story or something like that?
They're gonna be like, you need the Nintendo Labo.
So I'm looking at this right now, and in the reveal, you dead ass get a fucking get a fairy bottle.
It's kind of broken.
Did you dead ass get a fairy bottle as a reward for
It's
it?
broken because you don't get any bottles in Awakening.
You don't get it.
You know what it might
You don't
be?
get a bottle.
No. You know what the dungeon maker might be? If there's no online component or sharing component at all, it might be just a mini game that gives you good rewards.
Nah, it's a mini game. Nah, it's like, I feel like it's just a customizable dungeon. That's literally it.
I don't know. We'll see when that game comes out.
All I care about is how I want to see how cute they're gonna make the pictures. Remember, like, when you have a picture book, right? I want to see how they remake the pictures in this game.
Oh, it's gonna look adorable. You better believe it.
They're gonna look fucking
All right,
cute.
next game. Let's talk.
The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. All right,
I mean,
Okay. All right, listen.
it's the fucking Witcher.
Frame rate. First, like they have to optimize the game back. Like it's not even going to panic rate.
What I want to know is like, was that frame rate? Okay, what I really want to know is like, is the frame rate like docked or undocked? That's the one thing about the Switch that like you can't really always tell properly. Is like, is the footage they're showing us docked or undocked?
We need docked footage. Like, I think they should.
We need actual gameplay footage of the game docked with like actual people talking about it. Because right now I don't know if like the game was docked or undocked. If that was docked, yeah. If it was undocked, it's understandable.
I mean, they showed it like they showed it zoom out, and it was just like undocked. So, you know.
Yeah.
I understand the zoom was undocked.
Then again, like that's not hard to do because like anybody with like a basic understanding of how like Streamlabs work knows that you can just get like a fucking PNG of the Switch screen. You post the fucking video on top of that bitch, boom.
Like I'm gonna be honest though. Just looking at the trailer for this though, the game looks fucking good than most ported games on the Switch.
I'm surprised they even.
It looks good because. Well, I think it'll be fine. It's not being worked on by.
I can't wait to see those. Can't wait to see those 30 frame sex scenes, bro.
Yo, chat.
A minute longer than it needs.
Bro, chat, like, are y'all ready for 144 PTD?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Just gonna
be next. All right, what's next? Well, okay. I don't feel like we should talk about the Resident Evil game.
It's just RE, bro. Okay, you're
yeah.
going RE, flipping RE.
That's just like there's nothing special.
We're gonna see Shiva, bet. She's the baddest bitch in the game. Right.
Like, what I will say about Resident Evil, because I do like Resident Evil games, I think it's dope that they're porting more Resident Evil games to the Switch. Because it's expanding accessibility and attracting more fans to Resident Evil. Like, we're getting Resident Evil.
I can play RE4 on the go is just already just like
yeah.
the best.
We can play 4, 5, and 6 on the go now. So, in my opinion, that's dope.
What I want to know now is how well will the RE5 online work? Switch.
Co-op?
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest, if you're gonna play co-op, alright, I'm gonna say this right now, if you're gonna play Resident Evil 5 co-op, do not dock it. You have to dock it.
Yeah, that game will even on the 360 and on like in PlayStation, that shit ran fucking terribly.
Alright,
and they're putting it to the Switch, that shit's gonna fucking die.
No, but here's the reason why that's not the reason why I was saying you should run it docked. The reason why I was saying you should run it docked is because of how it does split screens.
You're right.
The split screen system for Resident Evil 5 is fucking dope because it doesn't split the screen in half for both of the games. You have your view and then you have your partner's view in the bottom. Yeah. So that's pretty fucking dope, right? But if you're doing it on a handheld mode, that shit's gonna look trash. You have to play that dock if you're doing co-op, regardless of how good it is or not.
If anybody in chat has ever played fucking Kart on one Switch console, it's fucking crazy. It's hectic, bro.
Yo, for me. Okay, right. let me hit you guys with like 3 games. Okay, so we got first of all we have
shit, Ragnar, what's up?
Announcement. We have No More Heroes 3. That's one of them.
Can we talk No More Heroes real quick?
Dragon Quest Builders 2, and then
we also have like No More Heroes, bro. That's what we came here to see. Let's
bro, No More Heroes.
No More Heroes.
Bruh. No more fucking heroes, man. For a sec, okay. Bro.
Alright, look.
Bro.
Honestly, I thought we were getting a new beautiful.
Bro,
it looks like Damon X Machina too, bro.
Bro, like, okay, alright, chat. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. When I saw the announcement for No More Heroes 3, at first, like the trailer, right? At first I was like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, this is...
Oh my fucking
bro,
God.
they said Tenshin! I'm like, what is happening?
When I heard Henshin, I was like, oh, hold up. There's only one badass weeb that I know who can say shit like that and get away with it. And that's Travis motherfucking Touchdown.
Bro, like, I heard Henshin, I'm like, wait, what? Something that, it didn't add up, and I saw the transformation. I'm like, what the hell?
You know what really sold it for me? It was the pose.
Yeah.
And he like
The
he
pose.
like, gets up. I was like, that's Travis.
Yeah.
It wasn't even the beam katana. It was just the. That's an iconic Travis.
Bro, like I'm gonna be honest, like I was struggling to figure out what the fuck was going on, right?
Remember in the first fucking No More Heroes, where like he pulls up through in the fucking mansion,
Yeah.
launches his bike, cuts the guy's head off,
Yeah.
lands, fuckhead. Oh my god,
bro,
right
like
there is fucking classic.
I'm gonna be honest, out of the whole entire fucking direct, for some fucking reason, when I saw No More Heroes 3 announced, I actually fucking screamed, dude. Like I was confused as
I can't
fuck.
even lie. Banjo, and like the Dragon Quest hero are cool and all, but like No More Heroes just fucking blew me out.
No More Heroes was actually hype. Like, I was confused. I was trying to figure out what the fuck was going on with the trailer, and then
Here's the thing. Prior to the direct, right? Me and a couple of guys in like Ibarra server talking about, oh, you know, it'd be cool if they showed off for No More Heroes. You know, if like Travis was thrown off like as like a character for Smash alongside No More Heroes 3, because you know we're talking about how like in the Travis Strikes Back game, like the the spoiler ending, like the cliffhanger they give you, where they're like, oh, you know, look out, don't look over there, right? I'm like, it's clean up, like, you know, Suupppeerrr actually pulled through with his promise and is actually making them.
oh yeah, when he was like, we're in development.
Yeah, that ending is it's kind of.
I think wasn't it like they put you in an Unreal Engine 4 testing room and just let you run around.
Yeah.
Bro, like this game
There's
looks.
testing shit here.
Bro, like this game looks fucking clean. The No More Heroes 3 announcement. Oh man.
Now I want to know that the only question I want to is how does this relate to Travis Strikes Back, and can we play as Shinobu again?
Most likely, like.
Another question: how big are they gonna make Dr. Naomi's tits? If you remember No More Heroes 2, No More Heroes 2, thing, they made her fucking titties look fucking huge in that game.
She got an upgrade, chat. By the way, I'm gonna show the chat this because I don't know how familiar y'all are with chat with No More Heroes.
No, Ellie, show them this, bro. This is the screen you see when you're upgrading stuff.
All right. Send me the sauce. I want to show the chat.
This is what you're staring at 24/7 when you're fucking upgrading in No More Heroes 2.
Yes.
Hold up.
I'm gonna show y'all this, and I'm gonna keep it there.
Mind you, they also jiggle.
They also jiggle, by the way.
Yeah, they also jiggle.
All right, chat. I don't think y'all are ready for this, chat. I don't think y'all are ready for this. Chat.
Actually, put a before and after pic. Put a before and after.
Before and after. Do you have a before and after?
I put a before, right?
Bro, holy shit, she's understacked. I forgot.
That's what I'm saying, yo.
She's understacked.
Ridiculous.
Chat.
That's
Like
so
No More Heroes, yo.
weak.
In No More Heroes, they went out of their way to make Naomi look good in No More Heroes 2.
No More Heroes 1? No More Heroes 2? No More Heroes 1? No More Heroes 2!
It's ridiculous,
Bro.
I remember when I first played No More Heroes 2, I was like, wait, is this the same Dr. Naomi that like we had in No More Heroes 1? Like, what happened? Also, the character designer for like the first 2 No More Heroes is also the guy who like went on to make the artwork for Fire Emblem. That's why like one of Corrin's hairstyle resembles Shinobu's.
I'm trying to think. Did Dr. Naomi get an upgrade too for that one No More Heroes Wii game?
This for struggle?
What?
No.
That was 2.
Was it 2? No.
Yeah, both came.
Yeah,
out
it was 2. Never mind. Yeah, that's right. You're right. I was like, wait a minute.
They were both on Wii, and then we didn't see her in fucking Travis Strikes Back.
Isn't there a character viewer in No More Heroes 2?
I don't know if there is. I think there is.
Because I remember there being a character viewer in No More Heroes.
Alright, let's move on.
But yeah, I just want to know. All I want to know is if they're gonna bring her back for No More Heroes 3, and if they're gonna bring back my homegirl Shinobu. I love that girl.
They have
I love the Shinobu the Shinobu sequences in No More Heroes 2 are so cool because like they were 2D and you're basically playing Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, like I feel like with No More Heroes, Travis Strikes Back or whatever, Travis Strikes Again, that spin-off game. I feel like that game was meant to like remind people, hey, No More Heroes is a fucking thing.
It's like, hey, this character, we have a character right here, literally the epitome of, and you guys should like know about him.
Yeah,
Travis Strikes Back was like Suda51's way of being like, hey, if you haven't like checked out the No More Heroes series yet, here's a basic rundown of what you do in the games.
I'm gonna look this up though. But how much there's a whole season pass for No More Heroes, right? The spin-off?
I think there is. The thing is, like, there was a remake for PC and PS3 called Heroes Paradise, which is like just basically the first two games put together with like actual control functions. But if you're not playing the Wii version of No More Heroes,
yeah, see, that's what I was talking about, the Wii version.
like, there's nothing beats actually like jerking off your Wii remote to charge the fucking beam katana.
No, for real.
Honestly, if there's no like jerk off motion in the Switch version of like No More Heroes 3, I don't know what I'm gonna do in life.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I was looking at the DLC right now. We don't get to play as Shinobu yet, but we get to play as fucking Bubblegum Girl. We get to play as Bad Girl.
Bad Girl?
Bad Girl, yeah.
I mean, like one of the hardest bosses in fucking gaming.
Yeah. So, okay, so you know how at the end of Strike Again, you get to find Bad Girl, but she's a dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a playable character in the fucking DLC.
Oh, that's clean. That is clean.
Yeah, the Bubblegum Fatale. I think that's what it's called. I'm looking at it right now.
Honestly, another thing I really hope they do is like do like some crossover shit with like Suda's other works for No More Heroes 3.
Bro, okay. So Strikes Again. We have a reference to Let It Die.
Yeah.
There's a reference to another sort of game. What was the other one? Fucking Killer 7. There's a reference to Killer 7. We got Hotline Miami, but Hotline Miami is in everything nowadays.
It's in everything.
But what was the other Suda game that there's a reference to? That they referenced. They deadass even mention it by name in the game. It's a game that Suda51 worked on, but he doesn't have the. But it's not. What was it? Okay.
Look it up. Rock a wiki. Rock that wiki.
Rock that wiki with the blicky.
Yeah. Like I would love to see stuff like Killer 7. Fucking what's your name? The cheerleader from the Chainsaw game.
Lollipop Chainsaw. That'd be funny.
Lollipop Chainsaw. I would love to see the cheerleader show up in fucking No More Heroes 3. It'd be cool. It'd actually be cool. It'd be amazing. It'd be amazing fan service.
Yeah. So what was it? Let It Die, Killer 7. But there was another one. There was another game that Suda51 worked on. I can't think of the name right now. I can't find it. I'll eventually figure it out. But anyways, yeah, that's our hype for No More Heroes 3. We excited. Better be good. We're gonna write.
I mean, it's gonna be good. It's Suda51. He's crazy.
At least he has fun with his games, which is good.
Yeah.
Gives the game's charm.
He has fun making them, which means we have fun playing.
Yeah. So what else? What are we talking about? What's next?
What is next? Hold on, let me get the list out.
Should we talk Marvel?
Not yet.
Not yet?
You always gotta leave Marvel for last. We already talked about Astral Chain. 3 Houses. We can talk about 3 Houses.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm getting sick and tired of Fire Emblem as a series. So
honestly, the only thing about 3 Houses that is cheesing me is how everybody's reacting to like the whole oh my gosh time skip. Is like, guys, you didn't actually think the whole game was gonna be us in a school. This isn't fucking Persona.
Yeah, no, because it's here's the one thing that's people are failing to understand what 3 Houses is about. 3 Houses ain't a high school fucking musical. You're literally working at a military school for the United fucking Nations.
Pretty much.
That's how the game starts off. And you're literally, and when you go out into battle, you're fighting off either criminals or fucking terrorists.
Yeah.
So like that's what Fire Emblem.
This is the most realistic Fire Emblem has been in a.
Yeah. The one issue that I feel like with Fire Emblem, I really wish the Fire Emblem games got a little bit more political for the sake of story.
I feel like this game's gonna be super political because right now, like the whole premise of the game is you work. And the whole premise of the game is that like, there's like a church, right? And they technically have control over everything, and you're technically like trying to fight against the church from the inside out.
But here's my problem with that. I feel like they're gonna get lazy with the whole idea that the church is the antagonist of the game, and I feel like it's gonna be lazy and cheesy, and I feel like that's gonna hurt the game a lot.
So
Honestly.
far, like that's what like we only got so far. But like people, from what I've heard from like leaks, because I have been like following like some that has been leaking information, like very like credible like information about the game. From what I've gathered, the story is like way more complex than like what like the trailers make it up to seem.
Is it?
Yeah, like it's like a lot more complex than what it seems.
Yeah, because like
there's apparently like for like because you know how like the game technically is like separated like 2 different stories with like based off like who like you choose as like your protagonist like tutor, right? Apparently like each protagonist like they're like the way the church interacts with them just like changes like the entire like game completely, and it's like all right, that seems pretty interesting.
That actually.
But again, the only thing I really don't really enjoy about Treehouse is how everyone's just reacting to like, gasp, time skip. Like, guys, we weren't gonna spend fucking 40 plus hours at a school teaching people how to swing a sword. There's obviously gonna be like more to the game.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I personally hope that like, I don't know. I like I said, I'm getting a series burn from Fire Emblem, and I kind of just like, fuck, not another Fire Emblem. Like I really hope the story's pretty fucking good. If they cheese it, I'm gonna be upset. Because I feel like that's what's it's gonna head down to. Like when I heard the concept of 3 houses, like, oh, it's 3 countries banding together.
It's pretty much Fire Emblem Fates on steroids.
Yeah, like the one thing that I really thought would be really badass if there was like a
I'm pretty sure that's what everybody thought. Like, oh, 3 choices. Oh, time for another Fire Emblem Fates game.
Yeah, no. What I personally thought the Fire Emblem was gonna be is like I thought there was gonna be a 4th faction that was gonna fuck the other 3 factions up and have them turn against each other. I thought something like that would be dope. But it's like, nah, we're gonna have to work together eventually to fight against the church. It's like, are you sure about that?
Like, not to like really spoil you, but like the credible leaks have said that like you're like thing. You get to choose one house, and with that one house, there are times where you do other like you do fight the other houses. Because like you just don't see eye to eye.
Oh no, yeah, see that I'm perfectly.
It's Fire Emblem Fates.
I'm perfectly fine with it. I feel like that's what makes it even better. Cause like, in terms of
like there are like people like there's permadeath. Like if you fight them, it's permadeath.
Yeah, like I'm totally fine with that. Cause like the whole concept of Fire Emblem 3 Heroes, from what we're told, is that there are 3 countries that are living in harmony, right?
It's like it was 3 warring countries that, as of right now, are at a truce. And the 3 future heirs of those countries are going to school together.
Yes.
That's the premise we have so far.
Yeah.
Bro,
and
what is this, high school story,
5 years later, right? They all come together and they're like, yo, they're talking that shit. Meaning that there's going to obviously be conflict between those 3 countries again. We might actually end up losing a country.
Yeah.
Bro,
yeah,
let's
see.
be real. Alright, listen.
Okay.
This is basically Fire Emblem Fates. Like, there's 3 choices. 3 houses, you can only choose one, and the other one hates you. Literally the same thing.
But on the bright side, though,
like, at least in this game, like it seems like your choices actually matter more.
Yeah.
Like you actually have an influence over what you do. Like, oh, you're a teacher, meaning you actually like get to influence how you're like your units.
And you also get to wife with the students, right?
Yeah. Like your units, you actually have an influence over how your units like develop. You can actually choose to have a team of nothing but archers, a team of nothing but lancers.
Yeah, I saw gameplay and I noticed that it's easier to like class your units in this game than the previous ones.
Yeah, like they give you that. They actually give you control. You can have an entire team of mages if you wanted. It's not optimal, but you can do it.
All right.
That's good for like replayability and just for challenges. Oh. This time around, we're gonna do nothing but like a mage run of the game. Play nothing. We have nothing but a team of mages. Not only that, but like they actually reward you for like changing classes. Where it's like there's a boon and bane system when you reclass. Like certain students excel in in certain aspects of like fighting, but they also like lack in other aspects. But like if you work on like those aspects that they lack on, you can learn like hidden skills and all that. It's stuff like that, small stuff like that. That like, Fire Emblem should have had that since the beginning, but like now that they're adding it, it really helps out and fleshes out the game more.
Yeah.
Alright, so are we done with Fire Emblem? Maybe?
Yeah, kinda.
Again, I feel like this game, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, the trailers show one thing, but then like the game itself is gonna be like a completely different thing.
I really
They barely show gameplay though. High key, the trailers barely show gameplay.
I mean, from what I see from the treehouse, it looks a lot like the Thracia games.
Yeah.
Atelius game. What's that Thracia? It looks a lot like you know, Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance. Where, like it's very big maps. And, yeah, like you have to like really like choose your movements carefully, or else it's a fucking reset of the century. Which I personally enjoy.
And they also added a cool.
Hopefully the maps aren't fucking Thracia levels of big, because I do not want to play a fucking map that takes me a fucking whole day to finish.
One mechanic that I thought was pretty cool too, you don't have to worry about save scumming, is that there's a rewind mechanic. So
if you fuck up return, just rewind and you should be good. No more save scumming. Even though the game does have an autosave feature also.
Yeah.
Yo, make the hard mode where there's no rewind and it's just auto saving.
That'd be fine.
I mean, they could do that.
Yeah.
Lunatic.
Lunatic difficulty.
Or
Yeah.
give you like limited amount of rewinds.
Yeah, I'm looking.
So,
it has limited rewinds as it is.
I mean, they didn't have to really say like, because I know like in Fire Emblem Echoes there's a rewind feature, but like, they give you way more rewinds than you need.
Yeah.
Because
like
chapter 4, I was abusing rewinds because I was like, fuck it, I have way more than I need. I was purposely playing stupid just so I could use rewind.
Yeah, because like in the Treehouse event, they literally said they literally talked about the rewind mechanic, and they said they brought it back. However, it's limited. It is limited. So
like, I want to be like that. The rewind should cap at like 3.
Yo, like 3 rewinds
it's not at
per map.
It's not at
not
3
even per map. Just 3 rewinds. Like,
I don't think they did it at.
Because from what I heard about 3, I was just like, it's a monthly game, so like you have 1 month to like level up your units, and at the end of the month you have like a story mission it's mandatory and you're forced to do, and in between those months you have paralogs you can do.
I just thought, like, bro, what if there's like a Starbucks? Like, you could take your students to Starbucks, bro.
I do know though that you can buy gifts for your students.
Yeah, you can buy gifts.
Bro,
There's
bro.
A lot of ways
you
can like give your characters like special buffs, increase their stats. But either way, as long as you don't make it artificially difficult, like fucking Echoes, where like your characters have shitty rates when they level up, then I don't really care. As long as like they have decent rates, but like in order to level up, you actually have to go out of your way, like scout out enemies, grind them up, like fucking like Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn.
Yeah,
but like, did they confirm waifu?
They confirmed it. I mean, they said that like supports are back, but like marriage and all that hasn't really like a decided factor yet. They said, you can support your units.
What they're gonna do, and I think it's kind of dope, is that they're adding like supports, and they're also adding the what do they fucking call it?
Have many wives as you can.
You can they're adding a mechanic where you can literally set one of your units up. No, you can literally set your units up with
the gambit system.
Is that what they're called? The squads?
Yeah, it's called the gambit system.
Yeah, you
pretty
can.
Much, the more support you have, the more damage and the more gambits you can use.
You can literally give a unit a squad for them to command, and that little squad behaves like a buff, which I thought was pretty dope. So yeah.
All right, so we done with Fire Emblem?
Yeah.
All right. So you want to wrap this up with the final game or what?
Well, there's 3 games that we haven't talked about yet. We haven't talked about Mario and Sonic. We have not talked about Marvel.
Sonic's so simple. Like, let's just an Olympic.
We're gonna do Marvel and then Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah, Marvel then Breath of the Wild 2. So
Let's talk Marvel.
Look, I already know that fucking Captain Marvel's gonna be the most broken character in that game. But the fact that we're getting the Marvel Knights, the Fantastic Four, and X-Men as day 1 DLC for those games, fucking crazy.
Yeah, but it's a DLC though.
Wait, was Captain Marvel broken in the second one?
I don't know, fucking.
Have you played him?
I mean, I don't think she was, and I don't think she was. I think she was like, pretty decent. Because, it's fucking Captain Marvel, she has to be like decently strong. That's the whole point of her character. Because I'm pretty sure they're gonna make her broken in this game.
No,
Alright. So like, it what's it called? It looks cool, and it's a Switch exclusive. So like, I feel like it's gonna be like super repetitive.
I mean, it's a fucking beat 'em up.
Yeah, it's a okay. So the way Marvel Ultimate Alliance, the Alliance games work, and they haven't really changed, but they've added new mechanics. It's a beat 'em up, but they add RPG elements to it. Like you can level up your characters, you can increase their stats, you can power up their moves and whatnot. So
it's the closest thing to Marvel X fucking what's it called? Dynasty Warriors.
yeah. Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's a beat 'em up game, and it does get competitive, but it's not competitive, repetitive. But it's like it's kind of to be expected. So the main core of the game, which is where the fun comes into play, it's like figuring out figuring out the different ways you can beat the enemies and how fast you can do it. That's where the combo. Yeah, that's basically that's how the game comes down, and because they're giving the game a pretty big fucking cast, it looks interesting. It looks kind of fun. I played the first one at a friend's house. I own the second one on the Wii, so I'm pretty excited about the third. I really do hope that the story is fucking good, because Ultimate Alliance 2 was literally Civil War, the game. And the story was just so fucking trash, man. Then again, it's Civil War, but it's just like I was upset that they picked Civil War.
Civil War has been a pretty like story.
Fucking Civil War the comic trash. Civil War the video game trash. Civil War the movie. Civil War the movie is okay because at least the fight scenes were good. But
that's about it.
Exactly. That's about it. That's the only selling point of Civil War the movie.
I just hate the fact that the story around Civil War is that Steve says, "Hey, you know what? One of my friends killed your parents," and then instead of Tony being the fucking sensible person and being like, "Oh, that's whatever. Let's move on. I have bigger things to do." Tony takes it to heart. That's the thing I hate about it. Because that's out of character for Tony.
Yeah. No. Well,
Tony would not care.
It's like, well, I think the reason why they did that, and I wouldn't necessarily blame the writers per se. I just I'll blame the Civil War, because the problem with the Civil War story, regardless if it's the game, comic book, or movie, the whole point of it is that there's a reason why the superheroes
they do it because at that point in like the storyline, Hydra is in control of Shield, and they want to do that as a way of being like, okay, now that we know that Hydra is in control of Shield, we need to attack Hydra, get them out, and take control of Shield and make Shield exactly what the point of Shield is, which is a task force made to protect humanity.
Yeah, I know.
I get that they do that. That's what they do it for.
Yeah,
but there's so much better ways they could have done it instead of just being like, oh, fuck it, I hate you now. Let's have a war.
Yeah, but that's the problem with the Civil War story, regardless if it's a comic, movie, or video game. The whole point of Civil War is to basically have the superheroes fight each other. But the reason why they fight each other is executed poorly. And because it's executed poorly, the story is bad. If it was executed in a good way, maybe even build up to Civil War, it would be a great story, regardless if it's the game, the movie, or the comic. But there's no build.
It's just how like uncharacteristic the behavior of Steve and Tony is when they. Okay, so my friend who was mind controlled at the time killed your parents. I tell you this, you react out of control. You react in a way that you're not supposed to react. And instead of me being, Captain America, talking out of this, I'm like, fuck it, let's fight. It's like, wait, what?
I feel like the writers did that because of how bad and horrible the source material is. They had to come up with something, something to make it work. And even then, it still doesn't work. But that's just Civil War for you. Yeah, no.
That's just...
The new Ultimate Alliance game looks dope.
Yeah, it looks neat. I just love what I love about Ultimate Alliance fucking game is how they're like a lot of like their character design is heavily inspired by MVC. Like you can tell that like a lot of their character designs is like, look at what's her name, what's the bitch's name from fucking Ragnarok?
Valkyrie.
Yeah, Valkyrie. Look at how Valkyrie looks in the game. Thick thighs, tiny waist. Like I'm talking about like thick ass thighs. I'm talking about like Street Fighter thighs, bro. Like that's what I like about the fucking characters. Like look at the Hulk, bro. They gave him the fucking fade, bro. Only NPC does that.
No, you want to know what they're doing here? Ultimate Alliance 3. They're basically recreating Endgame, but they're giving us the one thing that they should have given us in the movies, and that's the X-Men.
Yes, thank you. I fuck with the Guardians of the Galaxy, but there's no way these motherfuckers got into fucking Endgame and fucking Infinity War over the X-Men.
Yeah.
There's just no way.
Yeah, it's.
Hey, you know what else? You know what else they could have done? They should have done it where it's like, somewhere in between like the fight, because you know how like the Dark Phoenix movie is coming out, right?
It already came out.
It already came out. They should have done like somewhere in between the Dark Phoenix fight. Phoenix fucking lost control of her shit again and teleported the X-Men into the like middle of the fight between like the Thanos and the Avengers. That's what they should have done. That way we can finally connect the X-Men universe and the fucking MCU universe that we have right now together.
Yeah, that would be dope, but we're not gonna get that though. But with Marvel Ultimate, with Marvel Ultimate Alliance, right? It's inspired by both the movies and the comics, and as such, we're getting the X-Men to fight Thanos.
I also like how they're kind of implementing the newer Avengers like Miles, Gwen, Camila Kaplan, you know, kind of characters like that.
Yeah, that's a lot like the older Ultimate Alliance games too, because it's like they use characters that are relevant, right? Yeah. Like when Ultimate Alliance 1 came out, it came out back when the Ghost Rider movies were popping, so they put Ghost Rider in the game, right? Ultimate Alliance 2, Deadpool was pretty popular during that time, so they put Deadpool. They make sure to put Deadpool in there. So yeah, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Like Chill said, it might get repetitive, but that's not what we're here. That's not what we're there for.
It's never get repetitive, but I feel like people just play the game because like, it's the Avengers.
Yeah, that must
Ultimate Alliance, bro.
Ultimate Alliance.
They be making
shit! Stream died. Oof.
Did it? It was bad.
It died for a second there.
But yeah, shout outs to fucking people at Ultimate Alliance, bro, for making the girls look thick.
Yes.
Thick.
Yes. All right,
we're back.
Internet's being a bit, or stream is being a bit jank a lot with internet, but all right, we should be good.
Should be back.
All right, now for the cherry on the top, are we gonna talk about Breath of the Wild 2?
Let's talk about The Legend of Zelda's Hot Breath is Wild 2.
Hot breath, like
God,
hot,
bro.
stinky breath.
Hyrulean toothpaste, it just don't be hitting like that, bro.
So, they didn't show us much other than they found Ganondorf's fucking body.
I mean, is it even Ganondorf?
It has to be.
Everybody just assuming it's Ganondorf. Because, okay, it makes sense. You know, the mural, it showed the past hero, he had red hair. The only Zelda character we know who has red hair are those Gerudos and Ganondorf. So, yeah.
Because like, here's the one thing that I find kind of funny about the fan base for Legend of Zelda right now. They want Ganondorf to become a good guy.
I mean, it makes sense.
How?
It makes sense why they're doing it. Because the whole point of Zelda, I think what they're doing, they're trying to, fix the fuck up they made with the whole Legend of Zelda timeline. Because the whole Zelda timeline pretty much is like, okay, in Skyward Sword, the main villain, the Mines, right? Spoilers. The main villain, the Mines, when he's killed, before he dies, he's like, yo, I'm putting a curse on you, Zelda, and all your descendants. We shall be haunted by the ghost of my descendants until the end of time. I'm pretty sure at this point what they're trying to do is just trying to pseudo break the curse of the Mines, where it's like, yes, the events that happen in Breath of the Wild still happen, but there's a way of fixing all this. We make Ganon a good guy, and he laments for his past transgressions.
But
actually, I honestly don't mind. I think it's pretty cool.
I think it's cool, I agree, but at the same time, I think they're not going to do that, because, Ganondorf has become the icon of hate in the Breath of the Wild. He is literally powered by hate, apart from the power of courage, or the Triforce of power, but, he is powered by hate. He became a being of nothing more than raw, hate.
He exudes pure malice.
Pretty much, right? That's what his fucking beast form is all about. I
honestly love that aspect about where Ganondorf isn't a human or a pig beast. He's just pure, unlike adulterated fucking hatred. He exudes malice, and his malice is it's so corrosive. It corrupts whatever it touches. I love that.
Yeah, because that's literally what Ganondorf is. He became a guy who grew up in the desert. And it was those fuckers over there, they don't live in the desert. I want to live there. I'm gonna go fuck them up. That's what Ganondorf. That's what Ganondorf is. Like, he just wants to see. He wants to destroy the image of Hyrule.
And I don't mean they could like make him like I guess just like a normal guy who's just like, oh shit, I fucked up, whatever. Again, there's just the fact that like Aonuma himself confirmed that like if you guys think Majora's Mask was dark, but until you play this game, I'm just like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Majora's Mask is darker.
Bro, like I really do hope that like Ganondorf is not the good guy. I really become a good guy. I really hope Ganondorf, because it's like
whoever the guy who's like trapped down there is, and if it's not Ganondorf, whoever that guy is, hopefully he's not like a pure good guy.
No, because that corpse, I'm pretty sure the reason why I think it's Ganondorf is because one, in Breath of the Wild 1, they don't say Ganondorf, they say Ganon. And Ganon is the beast form of Ganondorf.
I mean, they don't even say Ganon, they just say what's
Calamity, beast of Calamity, right?
Calamity Ganon.
Calamity Ganon, yeah. Calamity Ganon, right?
It's not even like it's not even a being, it's an entity.
Yeah. So like already that's the beast form of Ganon, right? So where's the body of Ganondorf?
No, I feel like wait, do you guys talk about like the legend that was in the story in Breath of the Wild 1? How like
the hero was like he had red hair and all that.
Yeah, and then like Zelda was the other one previously, and then
like her previous ancestor was there.
Yeah.
Wait, there was a previous hero who had red hair?
Yeah, like pretty much in the lore, right? In Cass's story, whenever he tells the story, there's a map. There's like a small map that shows up on this game, and if you look at the map properly, the previous hero is clad in green, but he also has red hair. And only Gerudos have red hair in the Zelda mythos.
So like,
I'm not talking about like orange hair. I'm talking about like pure red hair. Only like Gerudos have that.
So like apparently like Zelda cut off her hand to steal Ganon in there for like 1,000 years.
Well, not really Zelda, but like her previous, like the previous person.
Yeah, her
like,
the previous Zelda. Yeah, that's what it means.
The previous princess, or like.
So like, what I think it's like, you see in the trailer where it's like Link, the hand is trying to get onto Link. I think right. So like, what I think is that I think
this
that's
guy's Hide from fucking Eunice.
But like the is trying to incorporate himself into Link. I think that's what's trying to happen. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, going off of a trailer is really hard.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to go off of like a fucking 8-second trailer, not even like a 40-second. Like a lot of flashing in between, like.
I'm gonna have to look at that again, because the reason why I think that corpse is Ganondorf, because one, the beast is called
Ganon from Ocarina of Time.
Well, obviously, yeah, the red hair.
Also, the fact that like at the end of the trailer, when like the face turns around, they're like the giant ass fucking eye in the middle of its head, with only Pig Beast Ganon had in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Which is also a sign of malice. The eyes.
Yeah.
Malice.
Yeah.
I think it's like a reverse. Right. Like
the eyes on the mouth was like pretty much like the game's way of saying like, oh yo, yeah, you may be like the Goron Kingdom or like in the like the Sora Kingdom, but Ganon can see you everywhere. His malice, his hatred gives him the ability to just see you wherever you are.
Okay, so it's established that Ganon is the true form of Ganondorf?
No.
Ganon's the pig beast. Ganondorf's the human.
Yeah. So the way Ganondorf is with the transformations, Ganondorf is his true form, but the pig beast form is basically all that hate manifests and changes Ganondorf's form completely, making him stronger and more dangerous.
Like the Triforce of Power, and the hatred that he harbors just meld together, and it mutates him into Pig Beast Ganondorf.
It's kind of. What do you guys think is gonna happen to like the game? Like story, we don't even know that much.
I feel like this is going back to what I've been trying to say earlier. We have
Ganondorf's last name.
What's his last name?
Shout out Dragmire.
That's actually dope.
That's a fucking clean ass name.
Dragmire. That's actually fucking dope. But what I think that what's happening with Ganondorf is that we fought his beast form in the first game,
Yeah.
And in the second game, I think what happened was that Ganondorf was somehow sealed off or trapped somewhere, and he could not get out. But he had so much hate that his hate oozed out of his body and manifested and became Calamity Ganon. But the thing is,
which is what
what were you gonna say?
it seems to be the case, which seems to be the case in the beginning of the trailer, right? There's the whole like arm thing with like the swirly thing at the top. But if you look at the bottom, you see a bunch of like malice oozing out of the like the supposedly Ganon.
Yeah, because and that's the thing too. In the Legend of Zelda series, Ganondorf is never officially killed, except for maybe Wind Waker. I think in Wind Waker,
is the only Wind Waker and like the camel.
Yeah,
evil.
Yeah, I think Wind Waker is the only game where he's officially killed. So Ganondorf is not.
That Ganondorf is like the Ocarina of Time Ganondorf.
Yeah, but anyways, though Ganondorf though, even though his body is receding, malnourished, the one thing keeping him alive is the very hate he has for Hyrule. Even though he couldn't escape, his hate manifested into a Calamity Ganon and basically wrecked Hyrule. And when they find Ganondorf, I feel like what's going to happen is that they're going to accidentally free him. He's going to take Zelda, and he's going to go for a second attempt at taking over Hyrule. Except this time, some of the places, some of the characters we may know might actually die. Because now that he's free, he has full control of what he can do. Keep in mind, just imagine Calamity Ganon being his hate that just oozed out of him and just went to go do his own thing. It was his hate that manifested.
Okay,
he didn't have control over it.
For the wall, you have to understand. Calamity Ganon had like no control over what he was doing.
No.
Yeah, he was the entity.
All it did was like it just wanted to destroy everything. Now imagine that hatred, that amount of hatred, controlled and condensed in a form that's capable of doing damage to the likes that's almost like equal to what Link is capable of doing.
Yeah, like I feel like what's gonna happen is that they're gonna accidentally free Ganondorf. He's gonna do something to Zelda. And he's gonna come back to Hyrule, but he might.
Zelda was pretty. The whole point, I mean, in Breath of the Wild, Zelda was pretty much like in the castle, just holding like his hatred back. She did a pretty like decent job at it. I mean, like some of it still oozed out into like the world like Hyrule, but like that whole point of like Breath of the Wild is that Zelda is at Hyrule Castle doing her best to like just contain, Ganon's hatred.
Yeah, I don't know. We shall see, but I definitely do feel like it's Ganondorf. It's either, and if it's not Ganondorf, it's gonna be someone probably related to him. Because there's no way in hell.
Shit, fuck around, it might just be Majora.
Bruh, like there's
this
no.
Might be the original Majora.
I don't know, man, because you cannot have a giant evil creature called Ganon without there not being a Ganondorf. That's not how it works.
It's happened before.
Has it?
Yeah. I mean, in the 2D games, there's no such thing as Ganon. In the 2D games, pretty much all the 2D games are in the timeline where Ganondorf wins. Pretty much, he gets the Triforce of Power, Wisdom, and Courage, and it transforms him into a Pig Beast. And as a Pig Beast, he just has like a reign of terror until the 7 wise guys come up, steal him.
Well, I mean, by that point, that's just Ganondorf evolved. Like he literally, like
at that point, he's manifested himself as just Ganon.
Yeah. Like if it's something like that, I understand. But it's like
So pretty much like if you don't get it, shows like at the end of Ocarina of Time, there's 3 endings. There's the one where you defeat Ganondorf, and then Zelda sent back in time. There's an ending where you defeat Ganondorf and you just fuck off. And then there's the ending where Ganondorf wins. And the ending where Ganondorf wins, the direct sequel to that ending is Link to the Past. And in the Link to the Past, the whole story is that Ganondorf had a reign of terror, and then a bunch of like 7 wise like sages, right, came together, put their powers together, and sealed Ganon in a dark. Not sealed him like completely, just put him in a different world where he wouldn't fuck around and destroy the world we live in. Fast forward a couple of years, there's a new Link. And again, the whole like legacy and curse. There's a new Link in Zelda. Ganondorf's power in the dark world is like slowly seeping through into our world, thanks to the Yuga and all that. And then boom, 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 bam. Link to the Past happened.
Yeah, no, but like
3 timelines make it complicated.
No, they're not gonna, because like Legend of Zelda stories were never complicated. They just it's all mystery until you get to the truth.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we get to see more Breath of the Wild 2 soon. Well, I don't think we're gonna get them soon. Maybe I feel like we might get more news for the game next year.
That hot breath is wild.
Nah, hot breath is wild, man. They had hot Cheetos.
Hot breath is wild, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, like, I think, okay, so this is just a theory, I don't even know, bro. So, like, you'll have, like, let's say the seal is weakening in Breath of the Wild too, right? I mean, that's kind of what Wife said earlier. And, like, Zelda and Link going down there to see what's happening. And then that time, Link gets, like, with the previous Zelda.
I think it's
like,
more just
he gets
Zelda
there.
is going down there and Link's just there.
Yeah, Link is just there pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, Link does not. I mean, they said that. Like,
Bro,
I don't,
Link
this
is
is honestly like the only part. One part aspect of luck is that Link can talk in that game. He just chooses not to because he doesn't want like his emotions getting the better of him.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Honestly, I love that aspect because like it's like
Yeah.
I get that like originally they made Link mute because like he's supposed to be a link between the player and the character, right? But like in Breath of the Wild, they're like, yo, Link can talk. He just chooses not to because he doesn't want to get fucking frazzled in the middle of like life and death.
Yeah.
Well, what if Link talks in Breath of the Wild too?
I mean, they could make him talk.
They could.
I mean, Link doesn't really have a reason.
As long as he doesn't say, "Excuse me, princess."
Yeah, like Link doesn't have he doesn't really have a reason to talk to Zelda.
Yeah.
It's like Zelda's always talking about some crazy mumbo jumbo. Oh,
Yo,
he got
yeah,
this.
that's
thing.
And not only that, I think in the Breath of the Wild lore, at one point, Zelda comes to understand how Link is.
Yeah, like Link just doesn't want to talk. It's just how he is.
Yeah.
He's a silent guy.
Like, she knows what's up with Link.
Imagine being like the son of like a knight, right? And then suddenly you get picked to be like the wielder of like one of the strongest weapons, not only in your universe but in multiple universes, right? And you have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulder. I wouldn't talk either. I'd be silent.
Yeah.
I'd be lit, bro. I'd get all the waifus. I'm just like,
Yeah. He'd be like,
bitches, let's get it.
right, we out here. But yeah, anything else you want to talk about before we end this? Did Joe die?
I find it kind of cool.
I hope Animal Crossing gets fucking canceled, so all you bitches continue to cry.
Yes.
Feel my tear and fill up my tear mug.
Bruh, like, Animal Crossing fans bitch about their games, but when's F-Zero, bruh?
That's what I'm saying, yo.
When's
Give me
F-Zero?
F-Zero. Give me a new Banjo-Kazooie.
Bruh,
Give me
like,
back.
at least remaster F-Zero GX, man.
Give me a new fucking Earthbound, like, man.
Yeah, new Earthbound too. Or either that, or just like, I saw this somewhere on Twitter.
We have a bunch of these iconic classic characters in Smash Brothers, yet they do not have a fucking single modern game, except for maybe Mario, Zelda, fucking Donkey Kong. I mean, Donkey Kong, when's the last time we had Tropical Freeze?
Yeah.
Give us a new Donkey Kong game. I'll take it.
I'm trying to think. I think it was said on Twitter. Somebody mentioned that they should do, if they ever redo Earthbound, it should be done in the new Link's Awakening art style.
I would love that.
That would actually be dope. That would actually be dope.
We make Mother 3. We make Mother 3 from the ground up with like actual like uncopyrighted quotes and
Mother
music
3 ain't never coming to the
using
United
the
States.
Link Awakening. The only reason you're not getting Mother 3 because Mother 3 and like Earthbound, they have copyrighted music and quotes in their like text and shit. So there's like there's no point like fucking going out of our way to like censor this shit. It's just we're not gonna.
Wait. Mother 3 has copywritten stuff in it?
Yeah.
What's copywritten in Mother 3?
Like there's parts of like music that literally just it's like literally not even like parts of music, there's literally music in the game. Both Mother 3 and like Earthbound, there are literally like actual like copyrighted songs. Like one of the boss fights in like Earthbound is literally just
One of them is Michael Jackson music, bro.
Oh.
Yeah. And like the reason why they did it because Shigesato Itoi, the guy who made the Earthbound series, that's how he is. That's just like it's his way of like expressing like his story.
What is it?
That's one of them.
Did he work with the writer from JoJo?
No. He made the story complete himself. Again, that's one of the main reasons why Nintendo doesn't really like trying to port Earthbound or like putting Earthbound out there because like they're scared of like legal ramifications. Even though I think at this point a lot of the songs that like are in those like games are probably like what's it called, fair use at this point.
If I'm not mistaken, in terms of music, it has to be at least 70 years old in order for it to be fair use.
Yeah, 70 years old, and it has to have no copyright clear at the time.
Yeah, so.
Which I doubt, like, any song at that time, especially like a song like Johnny Be Good, I doubt that song has like that heavy amount of like copyright claim.
Okay, real talk. I like how every Zelda makes Ganondorf look different.
Yeah.
Like,
in my opinion,
Wind Waker made him look apathetic.
The only fucking
Twilight Princess made him look like.
That's the only thing I can in Ganondorf. Twilight Princess.
You don't like Twilight Princess Ganondorf?
I get that it's supposed to be like Ganondorf from like again, it's supposed to be another Ganondorf that like has aged, but like compare like Ganondorf in Wind Waker to Ganondorf in like Twilight Princess, and that's I rather have like Twilight Princess Ganondorf. That's like the perfect way of aging a character. You make a maniac into like a calm, collected killer.
I'm gonna be honest. I like Twilight Princess Ganondorf because it made me think that this is not Takeover Hyrule Ganondorf. This is God Emperor Ganondorf. He has like the weird shit going on with his hair. He has armor and shit.
He looks like that one dude from Kung Fu Panda.
Like, I honestly thought
Ganondorf. The fucking Grey Tiger guy.
Yeah.
That was kind of broken.
Yeah, like I honestly like Ganondorf from Twilight Princess until Hyrule Warriors came out, and then I like the Hyrule Warriors version of Ganondorf.
Oh my gosh, Hyrule Warriors Ganondorf is exactly his daddy, bro.
Bro, he doesn't have hair anymore. He has a fucking mane, man.
He has a mane. He has fur growing out of his everywhere.
Bro.
He's imposing.
Bro, from like Twilight Princess to Hyrule Warriors, he went from God Emperor Ganondorf to like fucking like Deity Emperor Ganondorf.
Another thing I like about Hyrule Warriors and Ganondorf is just how fast he moves.
Oh, dude, fucking! Oh my gosh, like.
Remember, we know how like in Zelda lore, right? Like the Gerudos are like a proud race of warriors. Hyrule Warriors Ganondorf is the fucking warrior, all right. There's a reason why he's a king.
Yeah, dude, I like his outfit. He doesn't have like he looks like a total badass in that outfit. He's dual wielding swords. Holy shit. He's dual wielding swords.
No, he's dual wielding scimitars.
Bro, it's dope.
Those are fucking huge ass scimitars, and that's what they're supposed to be.
Those are Gerudo. Those are grade A Gerudo scimitars.
And then if you think about it too, Ganondorf is a pretty tall fucking character in the Hyrule Warriors, so those scimitars are about as big as Buster's. I said Buster. Exactly. They're about as big as the Buster sword, or maybe even bigger.
And he's just wielding them like they're fucking toothpick.
Yo,
It's badass.
Yeah, if they ever redesign Ganondorf in like Hyrule Warriors. I mean, not Hyrule Warriors, but in what's it called, Breath of the Wild. I want it to be close. I want it to look closely to like the Hyrule Warriors.
Oh man, I forgot he gets a fucking trident in the game. What the hell?
They recently the fucking deal, and he's just as crazy with it too.
All right, let's wrap this up.
All right. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, cheese crackers are the greatest.
All right. Well,
You've been eating crackers this whole time?
Yo, cheese crackers are the fucking greatest.
That's what's up.
Pokemon sucks in general, bro. And there's no national Pokédex in the new Pokemon, so like.
Are we actually not getting a national Pokédex? Is that confirmed?
Yeah, it's confirmed. You can't transfer any Pokemon unless they're from the Galar region.
You have to understand. They're fucking pretty much what they're doing. Sword and Shield. They're literally just taking a watered down version of the Let's Go Pikachu engine, right? Because they're taking the Let's Go Pikachu engine, right? They're watering it down, making it so you're able to go open. And they have to, and in order to do that, they have to cut like a lot of stuff, right? And it's easier to instead of like cutting down and like on the graphics. I'd rather cut off on stuff that would bloatware, so stuff like.
There were main space. Okay, they were like Sun and Moon didn't have a national Pokédex either. But what the thing is that you could transfer your Pokemon anyway. Yeah. Like they were coded in the game. In the new game, you can't even transfer them because they're not coded at all.
But here's the thing about Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon, it struggles to load some.
Yeah. I don't know.
True, but it was in there somewhere.
I mean, if that's truly the case
The
with
whole point is to like catch them all, and then you can't even catch them all, bro.
yeah. No, I feel like I feel like maybe they should have waited because there was. I gotta find it on Twitter, but somebody on Twitter posted a link, or no, posted a montage video, and in that montage video, it's just the fucking E3 version of Pokemon just fucking up.
The game looks bad. Like the animations are hella choppy.
Yeah, no,
It's an E3 build. It's an E3 build. I don't really expect it.
Okay, well, to be fair though, it's like it's not in final yet, right?
Yeah.
But like
It's an E3 build.
at the same time, you're gonna tell us that.
I mean, same time, it's like, yeah, fuck. You're using the Let's Go engine, and even the Let's Go engine have fucking way better animation. Okay, you can't really like fault it right there.
Yeah,
Like, Let's Go when you use double kick and Let's Go, animation of a foot hitting the Pokemon
yeah.
in Sword and Shield, it's just whack twack.
I feel like people just now are realizing how Game Freak has been slacking.
Not that they're slacking, it's more that like Game Freak is just trying to like cut corners as much as possible.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Like they're just trying to like.
It's just like what can we get away with that will still allow us to sell this game at full price?
Exactly. So like they got rid of like, even if like I wouldn't care if they didn't get rid of.
Okay, so we're gonna put like an open world area. Obviously gonna require the game to like load a pretty hefty chunk of the game. We need to cut on bloatware. What is like bloatware we can cut that won't really like matter too much? National decks. Just cut the national, because you know. Here's the thing about the national decks is like technically every Pokemon is loaded in the game already, right? So that means there's space reserved in the game for Pokemons that could or could potentially not be in the game. So by taking away that potentiality, they just have free space for the game to be like, okay, we're gonna load this area, that area. So like people like, and again, I understand why people are angry, but you also have to understand that there's a reason why they're doing it, so they can have like free space to make the fucking open world areas like as good as possible.
True, but like it's been a mainstay. Like if they did it in like any other game, it'd be fine. But since it's been a mainstay in like in the Pokemon series,
at this point we expect it. At this point we expect it. It's an expected thing that like it coming out of nowhere. Okay, why do you like, choose now to do it?
Because even Sun and Moon didn't even have that, but like they had the Pokemon there. So.
This isn't even just like a book. This has been an apparent thing since what's it called? Gen 4. Gen 4 never doesn't have an official national dex until like Endgame. Gen 5, same thing. Gen 6 didn't have a national dex until after the Pokemon Bank patch, and so on and so forth. You see what I mean?
Yeah, and then in this one they took it out of time.
Yeah, Gen 6 they had to they had to patch like, you know, other generation Pokemons into Gen 6. Like they
I feel like it could. I feel like in Sword and Shield they're probably gonna patch it in.
They're probably gonna patch it in. Like people like complaining enough, they're probably gonna patch it in.
Oh, hold on.
Like they did with X and Y.
There's a hashtag going around.
Yeah, bring back
bring the boys back, bro. Bring back the guys.
There's a hashtag going around talking about the National Pokedex. I'm looking at a tweet right now. The hashtag is trending because Japanese artists are making. So there's somebody claiming that it's possible to put all the Pokemon into Sword and Shield, but it's going to take 5 minutes to render a Pokemon?
That's what I'm saying. That's bloatware.
So...
Because you have to understand. Here's the thing about making a game for like 3DS compared to making a game for a Switch. Well, for 3DS, right? The game is really reading everything off the cartridge itself. Whereas like with the Switch, part of the game is being read only like a small part of the unless you're going like fully digital. Only a part of the game is being read off of the cartridge, and the rest is nothing but internals. Meaning that like in order for like if you have like a game like Sword and Shield, right? Where it's like there's an entire open world game, there's an entire open world area where Pokemons are running. Meaning that the game would have to despawn, respawn, despawn, and respawn like Pokemons at like a fucking like continuous rate. That means that in order for like that to happen at a continuous rate with like over like 800, mind you, they also said that like at this point, adding all the Pokemons from Sun and like Sword and Shield, Pokemons is officially at 1,000 Pokemons, right? That means the game would have to like refresh and refresh over continuously 1,000 different Pokemon at a rate that I don't think the Switch could handle. So they were like, fuck it. I mean, there's obviously ways they could like work around it. Where it's like, okay, some Pokemon don't even appear on the field, and they only appear in the grass. But at the same time, there's still the problem of like, okay, you enter the grass, right? Then the fucking random battle sequence code runs, right? And that's to like go through RNG and like our integer just to figure out, okay, we're gonna generate this code for this Pokemon at this location. Because here's the thing about Pokemon that you don't understand. Pokemon, as much as like it looks good, is a very poorly coded game where like they don't code like the integer. The minute you step in, like the minute you get into an encounter, every individual blade of grass, right, has a different has a different appearance rate. So every time you take a step, right, it's pretty much like Minesweeper, where like every like block has a different code from like 0 to 10. Right? So you can take 2 steps, and those 2 steps are 0, right? And then the next step could be a 10, which means encounter.
I feel like
in that 10, then once you enter that 10, right? Another like code sequence goes through where it starts generating different Pokemons that are in that area, and like starts picking different numbers to like code. And then you also have to take in the whole like code for the shinies, where like it also has to like run a sequence between like one where they have like you have a one in like 1,000 something chance of getting a shiny without the shiny charm. And if you have the shiny charm, another code of map where it's like, that's why I keep saying like Pokemon, as much as it looks like it's like well optimized, is terribly coded. So like again, that's why they're cutting the Pokemons.
At the same time though, Game Freak isn't a big studio.
Yeah, they're very small.
They're pretty small. So like, I feel like Nintendo messed up by giving them the IP, because like, it's an open world.
It's their IP.
It's their IP. Sorry, I can't find. I'm trying to find the goddamn trailer, or not the trailer, the video clip of like.
Let's Go. So.
Go ahead.
Let's Go wasn't open world, right? I didn't play it. So, I feel like what Waifu said basically, they took the engine and tried to expand it, and now it was like, dude.
I found it, and I'm gonna play it on the stream. I found the video that I was looking for. But keep going.
Like, it looks bad. Like. They should have just taken more time on it, honestly.
Yeah. So,
like it's an E3 build, but like at this point, I expect.
Oh god, that's a little loud. It's a little loud. Hold on.
You know that clip where like it's the giant like the Dynamax Arcanine finding the Dynamax Gyarados, right?
Bro, he clipped it.
The part where like the Gyarados pops in is exactly what I was talking about. Where like
yeah. Okay.
That's
so
the
all right. I'm about to play this on stream.
No, waifu. Remember that one part where he's talking with like the trainer, and then the guy like runs off and he like teleports to the other side.
Yeah. So I'm watching this montage, right? I can put sound on it, but the sound is literally just, .mp4 laughing. But literally, like, yeah. Like, the fucking fight animations are jank. And then the Arcanine versus the Steelix, right? The Dynamax battle.
Yeah.
Fucking, you see Arcanine chilling there, and then all of a sudden, poof, Steelix pops up.
That's the code right there. Working, trying to be like, okay, what Pokemon do we have to spawn in? Okay, Steelix? What type of Steelix? Dynamax? Okay, it has to go through like a fucking bunch of code just to find like the source code for Dynamax Steelix, and then it has to load that. And obviously, it's not gonna it's not preloaded. It's the secluded area where the Dynamax battle happens. Meaning, like, the game, like if you understand basic coding, meaning that there's an on and off switch. If pretty much like if they do like a basic code, a basic like version of this would be like, okay, if X and Y trainer enters X and Y situation, then load Dynamax Steelix. So everything else gets preloaded, but the Dynamax Steelix thing is still getting like looked at for. It's still like getting looked for, and that's why the Steelix pops in late. Again, Pokemon seems like a very like well thought out like game, but the coding for that game is very like archaic and bad to the point where it's like, ugh, I would not even want to touch that with like a.
Yeah, it's like it's poorly coded and optimized.
You know what?
It's not that it's poorly coded. It's that they've been using the same code for so long, and they just don't want to change it.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, it worked fine back then, but now, 3D.
You know what they could do
big
too?
open world.
What they could do too is that whenever you run into an open area, it preloads the. The code sequences preload before you even enter into wild grass, way before you encounter the Pokemon. Because one thing that I do know, and they did this for Xenoblade X. That game was so big that if you bought it physical, you had to download a data pack.
Preloaded data.
Preloaded data pack, and what the preloaded data pack did was it had core data, and it worked along with the game to improve loading, right?
Yeah.
They should do that with Pokemon. They should.
I mean, but like, it's not the same. Like, maybe. But
I feel like another like thing that's like really holding Pokemon is the fact that a lot of their games are cartridges. If this was like a disc formatted game, they could easily like fix this by just going with like a dual layer disc. One layer of the disc holds like the basic information, and then the second layer of the disc just holds like the preloaded stuff.
Yo, just put Pokemon, right? Put the cartridge and then download a 12 gigabyte patch.
Because that's what they did with
the way, bro.
Yeah,
that's
that's
Xenoblade. Is like loaded. It's like it's on a dual layer disc where like everything that needs to be loaded is on the layer, and everything that's like just like extras and all that is on the second layer, and they work together interchangeably.
Yo, the only way Pokemon can do this is just to like download the game, then 12 gigabyte patch.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if like the next Pokemon game just has like a pre-patch.
Yeah.
They need to change the engine.
Change the engine.
Like we said, they use the Let's Go engine.
It's not the engine itself. It's just the coding.
But here's the reason why he's probably saying change the engine, because there are some games where the engine does hold back the code. That's what happened with Assassin's Creed. For some fucking reason, they had to change, what was it, a million layers of code just for a certain mechanic like crouching.
I mean, it makes sense.
So it could be the engine.
Just use Unreal Engine 4, bro. I got you.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly, it would
you
work.
never know.
That would work.
You never know. Like, what's the biggest Unreal Engine game out there that has pretty decent coding?
I don't know. I feel like isn't No More Heroes getting used that Unreal Engine 4?
Using Unreal. I mean, you could technically
There's some big games that
Dragon
use
Quest
Unreal
11.
Engine 4.
What was that?
That too.
Dragon Quest 11. I mean, it also has like encounters on field, and I use it on.
Yeah, like Pokemon just use Unreal Engine 4, bro. I got you higher.
Isn't there a 5 now?
I don't think 5 is still out yet. I think 5 is still in beta.
5 is still being developed.
Oh, let me see. Unreal Engine. I think it's still beta. Nope. Unreal Engine 4 is still the main thing.
Yeah, that's a good engine. I feel like Pokemon would work with that. But like, Game Freak is too lazy.
Yeah, well,
I mean, what does fucking? Because I mean, Unreal Engine uses CC. Uses C coding, but like, what does like Pokemon in-house use for their coding?
Bro, they probably use like the 1985 Game Boy coding, bro.
Code language.
Bro, they took.
I know you can program Pokemon in like CC.
They took the Pokemon.
Okay, no, they use CC coding too, so yeah, they could probably do it.
They took the Pokemon XD coding from.
And if they can't, I'm looking at it right now. If they can't run Unreal, they could try to use Unity.
Why can't
Unity has its own problems too.
Yeah.
Can't the Switch run Unreal Engine 4? Yeah.
Switch natively runs anything that's Unreal Engine. Like the Switch was built to run Unreal Engine.
So why don't they use Unreal Engine?
I mean, the Unreal Engine can't just like, you don't just like plop Unreal Engine and again, Unreal Engine runs on CC, right? And not every like, what's it called? Like, game producer codes on CC. Some producers, like some companies have their own coding language, their own like, what's it called?
Yeah, but like in recent years, a lot of fighting games are switching to Unreal.
Yeah.
And again,
I mean, it's easier. I mean, coding in Unreal isn't hard. It's just that converting like a lot of like old school coding language into CC is what like typically like takes the most amount of time. So look at like the recent BlazBlue games. And I'm not really BlazBlue. Look at all like the recent Arc Sys games. They're all in like Unreal Engine, right? But like you can definitely tell like there's certain parts of like The games were like, this doesn't look like it was like, well
done.
implemented or like checked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, Pokemon just can't stick with the same engine forever though. You gotta switch something.
You're obviously gonna switch.
Optimize it.
I'm pretty sure that like with Sword and Shield, it's like they're testing the waters again, even though like Sword and Shield was supposed to be a testing game. I'm pretty sure like
And Let's Go was supposed to do that.
Yeah, Let's Go was supposed to be them testing water. We're mostly just using it to test out like the engine that they're using right now. And I'm pretty sure like with Sword and Shield. I'm like testing out.
Yeah, like what if Sword and Shield is just basically another X and Y, where they wanted
X and Y was them testing to see how like well received a 3D Pokemon would be, and if they could like actually program a 3D.
Yeah, I know, but like
we know this. I feel like we know that this Pokemon's not gonna be the last one on Switch.
I don't know about that, but the one thing that I did notice about Pokemon X and Y, and they could also do with Sword and Shield, X and Y, in my opinion, it felt like a bare bone game.
It felt like beta, bro.
It felt pretty beta, but at the same time, you get to see some of the stuff they were working on, I personally felt like Game Freak was using X and Y as a sort of testing grounds for the 3DS.
For me, nothing will ever surprise me more than in the 1 year that they released X and Y. RS literally fixed so many X and Y's problems. I mean, RS obviously has problems, but like RS fixed so much of X and Y's problems that like I feel like if you want to like get into 6th generation, 7th generation Pokemon, you might as well just play RS.
Yeah, like that's something that I noticed too, because like it felt so bare bones, and then you have Aura's remake, and Aura's in terms of performance, it uses up a lot of the 3DS resources a lot more than X and Y did. So but you can definitely tell
being used are like used to like add to like for like good reasons. Same with Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon fucking pushes the 3DS to its fucking limits.
Yeah.
Even more so than Smash Bros. Like the game, like it has slowdown here and there. Obviously, it's a fucking 3DS. Like the game still runs pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I feel like they should have honestly. Pokemon should have waited. Like they should have seen Let's Go, and then been like, okay, let's see.
I'm pretty sure. Honestly, I feel like they wanted to wait. But since people were demanding so much, like when's Pokemon? When's the next mainline Pokemon? When's blah blah blah? I feel like since people were asking for so much, they're like, just give him this.
Yeah.
If it fucks up, we'll fucking release fucking Gen 4 remake, the same engine, fix it.
Yeah.
I feel like they have been like remake because like okay, if the next fucking mainline game fucks up, we have a Gen 4 remake to back on.
They get that's totally weird because one thing that
they're gonna do that and then they're gonna like damn we need to optimize it and then they're gonna release Ultra Sword and Ultra
again they could have easily just been like fuck it XY didn't sell all that well, fucking release Gen 4, but no they went with Oras so they know that like okay people really want Gen 4. Like, again we're gonna do our best to like make Gen 4.
You know what? It would have been. You know what they could have done too with Gen 4? They could have remade Gen 4 and used Gen 4 as a testing grounds to see how well the game performs on Switch and how.
Like that's a very risky move because they already just. That's what they did with Gen 1. Because again, there's a reason why they went with Gen 1 for Let's Go. Because Gen 1's fucking. It's the most like streamlined all the Pokemon games. They use that to test it, right? And if they went with like Gen 4 instead, I feel like people more they'd get like hate. Praise for it.
Yeah, like you don't want to like release one of the best generations as a testing.
No, but it's like the thing is though, with if they made a Gen 4 remake, they don't have to worry about open world. They don't have to worry about blowing a Pokemon's model by Dynamax. Because if you think about it,
with Let's Go, since Gen 1 more streamlined, like fuck it, make the entire Let's Go game open world and let's test this open world mechanic to see how well it.
Wait, was Let's Go open world?
No,
not open world. It's more
it was like it gave you the illusion of open world.
Yeah, like okay, you're running around and you can see Pokemon field, which is what they technically implemented in the whole system.
But Sword and Shield is like open world, like Xenoblade open world.
You're in the field.
I don't know. They could have probably optimized. They should have tried to optimize the game better.
It
Do the
does
coding
good.
better.
Okay, the next Pokemon they should probably switch engines on.
I doubt they ever are though.
I mean, they can't rely on the same thing.
Yeah.
for,
Pokemon's one of those Pokemon. I've always told people this. Like, Pokemon's one of those game series where it's like they do something like very basic. They're doing something very basic. They do it so well that there's just no point in changing. Pokemon has a very if it ain't broke, don't fix it
True, but like
aspect to it.
I feel like Pokemon's been feeling stale since X and Y. So like,
I mean, Pokemon, it has been a pretty stale series. I mean, they've been doing the exact same thing for like 8 generations now.
true, but like I felt like the last good one was Black and White 2.
Well, because Black and
Unpopular
White 2,
opinion, bro.
Black and White 2 chooses
Like,
go out of its way to be.
I wouldn't go as far as to say Pokemon games are stale. I feel like they have no idea how to produce a Pokemon game. I feel like that's the case. Because X and Y didn't bring anything new to the table, really. That's why the game feels so bare bones. Oras was pretty good. Oh, Alpha Sapphire Mega Ruby was fun.
X and Y had like no like what's it called? I'm trying to say like X and Y didn't have like what's it called? I didn't have a backbone to a story. Its story was just okay. You're a kid. This is your world. Here are your new Pokemon. Go do the gym leader shit. Here are your rifles. Whereas like in a game like Black and White, right? Black and White had like an overarching story accompanying the whole like trailer going around getting the A badges shit. You had N, who was like, if you like actually like focus on the story and like people told you in the game, they'd be like, oh yo, N is this kid who was adopted by this one like Team Plasma. Like they kind of talked him into being like some type of like messiah for like Pokemons and all that. This is the whole like backstory of like the original dragons, how like Reshiram and Zekrom originally were curing, right? But then like their search and their battle between ideals and truth kind of like caused them to split, stuff like that.
Yeah,
I feel like I feel like the Pokemon series doesn't know how to progress.
Yeah, that's essentially what it is. Because like in Sun and Moon, they had an idea, but they executed poorly. I feel like that's what hurts Sun and Moon.
They don't know how to progress. Like their mindset is if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like Wife said, but like they don't know how to progress the series.
Yeah.
So like at all.
I feel like for Pokemon, it's like their first game, like Generation 1, right? Like the story was simple enough. You're a kid going around getting 8 badges, and you just happen to stop an evil gang on the way, which is Team Rocket, right? Gen 2, same thing. You're a kid, you're doing the aim gym thing again, on the way, you accidentally get a kid to reunite. You not only stop an evil gang, but you get a kid to reignite with his father. All right, and then you
also fight Red.
And you also fight Red. And then Gen 3 comes along. And I kind of like, okay, we've gone 2 games where like you're a kid and you accidentally stop a whole evil organization. But how about we kind of like, integrate the whole evil organization into like the actual kid's story? And that's how like Team Plasma, Team Magma comes along, where it's like, okay, it's not that like you accidentally stop them, it's that like they're going out of their way to like get into your story. Like, you're just trying to go around and get 8 gym badges, right? But then like everywhere you go, Team Aqua and Team Magma also happen to be there, and you also just happen to just like they also happen to be in like in certain places. Also need to like advance the plot. Same thing with Gen 4. Team Plasma just happens to be in the same area as you, and they also happen to like have the same as you. Comes to, like do certain things. Yeah, and then Gen 5, they're like, okay, formula's kind of getting stale, so let's kind of like reinvent it, all right? And that's how like, the whole like Team Plasma shit and all that. I said Team Plasma Black thing. And then you come to Gen 6, and now at this point they're like, okay, we've literally gone through 5 generations where you're just a kid who happens to stop the evil organization. How do we mix it up? You have Team Flare, who stayed. Team Flare, who's like, okay, you have Team Flare who like they come off as like they don't want to do anything with you, but at the same time, the fact that they still like forced to fight you kind of elaborates the whole you're a kid who just happened to accidentally stop an evil team again.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help that like halfway into the story, suddenly you just get involved in you suddenly just get in with like the main villain's like bullshit, which is like they try to like do like a mix between the first 3 gens storytelling, like first 3 gens accidental shit, and like Gen 4 and Gen 5's integration of like the main villain plot into like the whole story.
I feel like Black and White 2 had it right.
Yeah, Black and White 2 had it perfectly. Black and White 2 was like, okay, a kid, 8 gym badges, but like right off the bat, like Black and White 2 right off the bat, here's your villain, you need to stop them. There's no you accidentally you need to stop the villain. On the way, you can get 8 gym badges.
Yeah.
It would low key be dope if like you got all the badges. It's like, yeah, you got to do one more thing, and then you have to like go through like other things. It's just like the bad guy and everything.
It's like with Black and White 2, right? The main villain's like plan completely goes against your plan, which is trying to like beat the Pokemon League champion.
Mm-hmm.
So in trying to be champion, you have to oppose him, right? Whereas in like X and Y, Lysander's plan has nothing to do with my plan. I'm trying to just go get my NGM badges and be League. I don't know why you're like forcing me. I don't know why Looker is forcing me to like help him. You have like a bunch of other trainers that can help you do that. Like, there's never a reason for why you should go out of your way to fight Team Flare. Oh, you get to like the fairy type gym, right? They're taking over the fucking Pokemon lab. Okay, fuck the Pokemon lab. Let me fight the gym. There's never a reason for why you should do shit like. Same with like, fucking Sun and Moon. There's no reason why you should really care about Team Skull. They're a bunch of ruffians.
Real talk, for the next Pokemon, like they did for Sword and Shield, it looks like bare bones, So like they're taking the 3D engine, open world, Xenoblade type, and they're gonna on the next game. I hope they transform.
Just testing the water.
Yeah, like the next next game, go Black and White too, bro. Like
yeah, just go full out. Just make the story interesting.
I don't know.
Which is the thing is that Pokemon Returns, like you have games like Coliseum and like Gale of Darkness, where like you can clearly tell Pokemon is capable. Yeah, like Pokemon is capable of making like pretty like intricate and like serious stories, right? Then it's like you also have like the fucking mainline Pokemon game where it's like, okay, the stories are pretty mad.
What if they make a spin-off that behaves like a mainline Pokemon game?
That's technically what like Let's Go was.
Didn't they do that? I mean, that's a spin-off, but like that's also a remake.
No, because like imagine being able to play Pokemon Coliseum, right, on the Switch, but you could also like it has its own fun mechanics and story and whatnot, but you can also be competitive, and it has a competitive online.
I think what like Game Freak really needs to do is look at like, I just gonna sound stupid, but like Game Freak really needs to look into like how like the Pokemon ROM community, like ROM hack community, handles like storytelling. Because like there's games like fucking what's it called, Insurgents, and fucking Pokemon Red, the red shit with Insurgents, like a bunch of like Pokemon ROMs, right? Where it's like holy shit, this is like there's a story, but like the main like the main like aspect of Pokemon is like getting 8 badges and training them up, collecting them all, is still there. There's an overarching story that like doesn't detract away from like the main aspect of Pokemon.
Yo, real talk, just port Pokemon XD to Switch Remastered. Okay.
Bro, no, but that's what I'm saying though. Like, fucking make a game that's like Pokemon Coliseum, right? Some game like that, just spin off, but it has a competitive online or something, and then you can bring all your Pokemon in. Just imagine something like that. That would be dope.
It would. All right, let's wrap this up. We said we were gonna wrap this up, and then like
we were just ranting about Pokemon, how we're upset.
I said we were gonna wrap this up. And
it's like so far the only thing good about Pokemon Sword and Shield is Nessa and Sonia.
Yep.
I like the stories. Like there's nothing. Like I don't see anything right now. Give me something in the next 3 months, bro. Which I doubt. Yo, like, bro, Black and White 2, bro, man. I need to go play it.
I need to finish that game. I've not finished it.
Yo, a trailer for it, too? Damn, the trailer was badass.
When I started playing Pokemon...
Animated trailer?
Yeah, the animated one.
I'm looking at chat right now. My buddy Ghost Shadow, who's like, "We need a Dark Souls of Pokemon. Imagine the Pokemon horror game."
Another thing I have to say about Pokemon Black and White and Black and White 2 is that in both those games, the characters you play as are canonically like older than what they typically are in games.
No, for real. I know, it was so cool.
How old are they?
Like typically Pokemon like the protagons are like 10, 11-ish, and it's canonically said that like the protagons in those games are like between 13 to 16-ish.
Oh, okay.
So like they're like mature. So that's why like the stories in like Black and White are kind of like super more like not really like adult but like darker, where it's like they touch upon like slavery and all that.
It's more mature.
Yeah.
Bro, the animated trailer was so cool though. Bro.
So yeah, I feel like I feel like another thing that's definitely holding like Game Freak back is the fact that like these games are should be made for kids. Like you shouldn't like a kid being a game being made for kids shouldn't like deter you from like wanting to make a game like adult theme. Look at Zelda. Look at Majora's Mask. Zelda is technically a game made for kids, but like Majora's Mask still has like at least up until like Breath of the Wild 2 comes out, one of the darkest like stories.
Yeah.
One of the darkest stories in Zelda. Like there's the whole talk about like suicide and like
Bruh, in Majora's Mask, you dead ass see dead people.
Bro, literally, like I'll never forget the Android Keife quest, only because of how annoying it is. Only at the end of that quest, right? Keife is like, shit, we're about to die. Well, fuck it, we might as well get married. Cause, like, at least you can get married.
I remember that one.
Bro, Majora's Mask deals with such themes like it's crazy. Like there was this one where it was like he put aside he wrote a letter to himself to run away. That is crazy, bro.
Bro, the fucking and like the mind, even the smallest character, something about them, it's like, holy shit, this is affecting everybody. Like the fucking mailman, right? Like the mailman's like the whole point of the mailman is that he doesn't want to leave the fucking cast like thing, the town, because he feels as if if he doesn't finish like delivering the mail, he's a failure to both himself, as like the mailman, and to everybody else who probably could use like something like cheer them up in the moment of despair. Yeah. So you decide to be like, hey, you know what? You run away, right? Try to get as far from this fucking bullshit, and I'll finish the quest for you. And honestly, that's cool. There's small moments of despair. Like for example, the fucking guy who teaches you sword fighting, right? If you like go visit his dojo on the last day, right? You'll see that like the dojo's empty. But if you check the backstory room, he's actually cowering in fear. It's small shit like that this game feels alive. In this game, like these are moments that like as a kid you probably just be like, what's this guy doing? But, like as an adult, you just notice like the weight of like what the fuck's about to happen is on your shoulder. And if you fuck up here, it's not just not just a game over. Like livelihood and like the happiness of thousands of people is just gone.
Bro, there's literally shit on the bathroom walls in that game.
Yeah.
Crazy. Listen, I don't think there's gonna be a Zelda game as dark as Majora's Mask because I knew
Breath of the Wild 2 though.
Breath is Wild 2.
Listen, but that's going for a different type of dark.
Oh yeah, for sure it's gonna be a different type of dark.
Majora's Mask was psychologically dark.
Majora's Mask was just like, yo, we're gonna hit you with the realest of real. You better be prepared.
And then Breath of the Wild 2 looks like horror dark, but like I prefer psychological because it's crazy.
Breath of the Wild just looks like they're just gonna be like fucking blunt about it.
It feels like Twilight Princess.
You're gonna be like, okay, here's Ganondorf. Here's where Ganondorf fucked up. Here's how Ganondorf got possessed by fucking malice. And here's how Ganondorf fucking got sealed away.
Yeah.
I'm still looking at the two different pictures of Naomi. Holy shit. They definitely had a budget. They definitely got a budget for
You're looking at the group chat and you're just like, damn, the budget increased. Let's increase the size of her titties.
Bro, like I think like Majora's Mask was probably one of the best Zelda games of all time in terms of themes and everything. Like that's crazy, bro. Happy Mask Salesman chokes you and all that shit was crazy. All right, let's wrap this up.
It's pretty wild. All right.
A whole different tangent.
Anything? Yeah, pretty much. Anything else we want to talk about? It's fine though. It's fine. That's what the podcast is for. We're here to talk about games, talk about our feelings and thoughts and whatnot. Just let it all out. Let it all ooze.
All right. Well, if I really wanted to, I'd probably say that Jordan's Mask was the best.
So,
But, you know.
So, as the title, because your idea was the title for this stream, who won second place at E3? Because we all know Nintendo won first place. But who do you think won second?
Square.
Yeah, I guess Square. As much as Square pissed me off,
I mean,
yeah.
they showed gameplay, bro. Of course they're gonna get second.
Like, Microsoft had nothing going on. Ubisoft was alright. Devolver Digital was lacking.
Well, Square was the only one who had like another big hitter game.
Yeah. Like this,
FF7.
like you said earlier, this might be the end of the generation for E3, or for not E3 for gaming. So either
I think after next year's E3, everything's gonna be like, you know, digital press conferences like Rex.
Yeah,
Like,
because
here's the thing about E3. It's like E3, you have to rent the stage, you have to fucking set up a whole fucking venue and all that, and then you have to like pick like what like games you really want to like show off. Whereas like with a digital press conference, you just be like, all right, here's game 1, here's game 2, little skit, here's game 3, here's game 4, quick shot.
Yeah, Nintendo and Devolver Digital caught on early.
Yeah, especially Nintendo. Nintendo, like they stopped doing like E3s back in like 2015. They were like, you know what, we're not gonna do E3s.
But to be fair though, the only reason why Nintendo started doing directs wasn't because of saving money. It was because Satoru Iwata was at bad health and he could not, and he was limited to air trap. That's why.
At the same time, they realized, yo, doing this honestly just saves so much more time. And it not only does it save us more time, but like this is just honestly just like a smart thing to do.
So like honestly, I wouldn't have a problem with press conferences if they showed gameplay in games.
Yeah.
Microsoft does only show cinema.
I feel like another big thing about like press conferences is like they spend too much time just like, this game was the inspiration of blah 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 blah, and it was made in part with blah 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 blah. Just show us like the fucking shit we want to see, bro.
Yeah, like they put too much time on the presentation.
Yeah.
Like one of the best E3s of all time was E3 2006, I think. That was the one where Twilight Princess was revealed. And like they had the games and they had the presentation. It went snap and snap, bro.
I don't know. We'll see how E3 is, but like this E3, Nintendo had no competition at all. Square was pretty high up there, even though they pissed me off.
All right, you gotta show that to Chi.
What?
You gotta show that to the stream.
We gotta what?
Bro, you thought that's never happened.
You gotta show that. You gotta show
that can happen.
the ending thing for the stream, bro. So we're gonna end it.
That's how we're gonna end it. Dr. Naomi joins the fight. Oh shit!
You gotta show that to the stream, bro. So
Oh shit!
Alright, any final thoughts?
No, nothing much really, other than Square kind of pissed me off because they're killing Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah.
Let's see. No, Ubisoft showed no Skull and Bones, which I'm upset about.
There's also that.
We got Obey 3.
Shown so much more. And no Obey 3, no Prime 4. But then again, I feel like those are just Nintendo's just saving for
I feel
2020.
like Bayonetta 3, they were working on Astral Chain that whole time. That's how you know. Because like the release date is so soon. So
I feel like they showed off Bayonetta 3 early on just to be like, okay, just know that this game's in the work because we have Astral Chain. We're gonna show you Astral.
Yeah.
They were like, because people love Bayonetta, so of course they're gonna be like, the first thing they're gonna announce is Bayonetta 3, and then they're gonna not even work on it until Astral Chain is done.
I'm laughing at the clip. I saw the beginning of the clip.
The fucking budget, bro.
The clip. Oh man. I don't know.
There's just no fucking way.
But I'm trying to think. Wasn't Bayonetta 3 announced before Astral?
It was announced at the Game Awards.
It was announced at the Game Awards the same year the Switch came out?
Yeah.
Or was it the year after?
Same year Switch came out. They announced it, working on Bayonetta 3.
You know what's also another disappointment? F-Zero is dead. We're not getting another F-Zero.
Nah, watch out. We're gonna, bro, listen.
F-Zero is dead as long as Nintendo. F-Zero is like non-existent as long as Miyamoto keeps giving the bullshit excuse of we want to make the fucking.
Let me tell you a secret, bro.
What?
Metro Studios was working on F-Zero.
Well, imagine they were.
Bro, they probably were. I mean, they were working on something.
At this point, I feel like F-Zero just working on. I mean, Metro Studios just working on a fucking. What's it called? Action adventure game.
I mean, Metro Studios was working on Prime 4, but I feel like they were working before that on an F-Zero game.
Let me try to see if I can find the article. This was back in 2012?
This fucking budget, holy shit.
Hold up.
Bro, Miyamoto won't let you get another F-Zero game unless you can play with a nunchuck.
I'm telling you, bro. If Naomi is in No More Hero 3, I need to see some fucking budget.
I don't remember if it's 2012 or 2003 or 2013. Remember what year it was. Remember one year. I think it was Game Informer. They had an interview with one of the execs from Nintendo. And they basically asked, "Why haven't we got an F-Zero?" And I just saw the chat and loves and jokes. I mean, going back to the whole F-Zero thing. They said that they want to figure out controls for F-Zero, and then we'll get.
I don't know.
Oh, bro, I'm so mad.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Bro, literally just port F-Zero GX, bro. Remaster that game.
Yeah, in my opinion, what would be a power move for F-Zero is that they could they should remaster F-Zero GX. And if they really No, yeah, that too. And if they really want to mess around with control schemes, because that's their goal, they said once they figure out control schemes for F-Zero, they're gonna make a new one. If they really want to mess around with control schemes, they should make different set of control schemes.
Look, I'm gonna be real with y'all.
What?
We have Fast Racing Neo and Fast Racing RX.
Mm-hmm.
Two games are considered as
Spiritual successors.
Spiritual successors to fucking F-Zero.
Mm-hmm.
And those games have some of the most basic fucking control for racing. Alright, you hold up to go fast, you go left and right, you have the triggers to switch between the different colors, because there's the color shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have A, B, and they have the typical button layout for a fucking racing game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what fucking Nintendo or Miyamoto is saying when they said looking for bro. This isn't the fucking. This ain't fucking 1990s when you could get away with here's an experimental fucking layout.
Virtual boy, bro.
Yeah, type shit. It's bro.
Because I
feel real talk. I feel like is there any franchise is dead, from Nintendo as F-Zero?
Not really. I mean, Star Fox gets games.
So yeah, Star Fox gets games, yeah.
And then they got one with
with Ubisoft.
Yeah, the Ubisoft one, Starlink.
Starlinks, which is basically dead because nobody bought Starlinks.
Yeah, but
I mean, you say it's dead, but it was popular. The game was obviously popular enough to get an entire full-on Star Fox fucking campaign.
And they keep updating it.
Yeah,
I'm looking at this right now. Fast Racing Neo basically has F-Zero controls. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. So again, what I'm saying is, what the fuck is Nintendo saying with this whole? We need to figure out a different new controller schemes.
Alright, I'm predicting this right now.
If this game can work perfectly, with your apparently archaic control scheme, then why can't your modern game work?
Let me predict something right now. Next Direct, they're gonna release Wii U ports, and then the last announcement is gonna be F-Zero GX remastered, ported to Switch.
Yeah, I'm looking at this right now. They're literally the same thing.
Yeah, we're gonna see Wind Waker on the next Direct.
Also, I feel
Wind Waker port.
Because
I feel as if
Go ahead.
They're done, porting Wii U shit.
No, bro, they still gotta port Wind Waker and Pikmin.
Nah, I doubt they're gonna port Wind Waker, especially with,
I doubt they're
and Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Okay, listen.
That's still lost.
Bro, waifu, listen. They can't be done with Wii U ports if they're not gonna port Metroid yet. Metroid Prime Trilogy is probably already exists.
I mean, that's a Wii game.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. The Wii and the Wii U,
Okay. I mean, Wii games, yes, but Wii U games, You ported the important ones.
Yeah, what I'm saying is next direct they're gonna port they're just gonna put it's gonna be straight ports since we saw everything at E3. You're gonna see Wind Waker, Metroid Prime Trilogy, and then F-Zero GX, bro. Just give me F-Zero GX.
I'm trying to look up controls for Wipeout 2020 because Wipeout 2020 is another F-Zero like game, but by the looks of it, it's basically the same thing. Like controls are the same, so I don't know. Nintendo's on some smoking crack when it comes to F-Zero.
Yo, let's just, bro. Smash has more games than F-Zero, and Captain Falcon is in more.
Like, I feel like that's the fucking meme. It's like, okay, fucking, you have this fucking character who hasn't had a game in God knows how long, yet somehow he's just being perfectly represented right here in Smash. So it's like, what?
Bro, exactly. Like, I bet you we're gonna get a Banjo game before we get
like,
F-Zero.
it honestly saddens me how similar to his fucking game Mega Man played. Fucking. Yet fucking, you know, Mega Man creator can't even capture that in his own game.
So there's 7.
We're gonna get a new Banjo game before we get F-Zero game.
Yeah, there's like 7 F-Zero games. You got
There's a bunch on like handheld.
Yeah, you got F-Zero, F-Zero X, Maximum Wing, AX, GX, GP Legend, and Climax.
Those like, although none of those compared to like the 60.
Thing, except AX is a port from.
Yeah, like nobody like those games are like all at the same time. Nothing really compares to like the 64 in game.
Wait, isn't GP Legend based off of the anime?
Yeah.
The only well-known ones are
yeah, that's the anime.
The SNES one and GX. That's literally only those two are the ones.
The 64 game. They also can't forget.
Which one was the N64 one? Was it X?
I think so.
I remember that one being dope.
I mean, the game has terrible lighting, but it's still a good game.
But like even then, like F-Zero GX is built off of X, if I'm not mistaken. Like you could even perform some of the same maneuvers.
Oh, you know what? I'm about to just download F-Zero GX with HD textures, bro.
Bro, I mean, if there's HD textures, hook it up. Bet. All right. Anything else?
Nah, I think that's.
At this point, we're just ranting about everything.
Yeah.
At this point, he's playing some. What's he playing? Crypto the Necro Dancer.
Is he playing Crypto the Necro Dancer? Or is he playing Candace?
Candace.
He's playing Crypto the Necro Dancer.
He's playing Candace.
He's playing Candace. All right.
Yo, okay. Last thing, Retro Studios. I don't know where you at, bro.
Where you at? Where you at?
F-Zero game or the new Donkey Kong game. I don't care. Any of them.
Oh, I forgot. There's another quote from Miyamoto who says that Miyamoto is confused as to why people want F-Zero because like, what didn't they say that F-Zero GX sold poorly?
Yeah, but it was a good game.
It sold poorly to like their standards.
I mean, it wasn't marketed well.
Yeah, that's like one thing about Nintendo like that I is the fact that as like they understand how important marketing is.
Okay, like when you think about it, think about like a series like Daemon X Machina. That's not gonna sell that much. It's a niche
it's a niche market, but the way the marketing it, right? It's getting people interested. So it's obviously gonna have like a bigger selling market.
Yeah.
But they didn't market GX that good.
Yeah, they didn't because I didn't hear about F-Zero GX until several years later. And keep in mind, I'm 23. So, like, I knew about Sonic the Hedgehog, or Shadow the Hedgehog when it came out. I knew about Sonic Heroes and all that. I didn't find out anything about F-Zero GX until several years later. So,
GX, it wasn't even marketed well. Like, it was poorly marketed.
Is there even a trailer for F-Zero GX?
If we've never heard of it, then obviously it was poorly marketed.
Looking at it right now. I mean, there is a trailer, but like,
probably.
It's just the trailer showing a gameplay and it's switching between different tracks.
Yo, the Smash documentary has better marketing than that.
Damn. Damn. Alright.
Nick Man's the fucking retro right now. We're out.
Wrap this.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, I have not played Candace, but today I just got Crypt of the Necrodancer on my Switch, and I don't know if I'm gonna stream it this weekend or not, because I want to stream something. I originally wanted to stream Rainbow Six Siege, but this new stuff that came out for the season is kind of trash.
Fuck, you know what blew my mind today?
What?
There's a painting in fucking Mario 64 where the stars are aligned in the fucking N64 C button layout for fucking
Yo,
Song of Storm.
Alright, let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
This was a long talk.
This was a long fucking talk of us almost 3 hours and 40 minutes, basically.
Let's be real. It was me, you, and Waifu the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Rob was here for the
was
input,
like
and then Luna made a special guest appearance.
Yeah, Luna was like the third wheel.
Luna was like the Captain Marvel in Endgame.
Bro, he was like Sonic at the end of Brawl, bro.
Bro,
shows up.
bro,
Like,
yeah.
oh, you guys have.
Alright.
Conclusions.
Conclusions. E3, Nintendo won E3. Square got that second place.
And the other ones don't matter.
No, equally matters.
I mean,
They all equally matter nothing.
more like
Equally
real life
matters.
anime girl, but sure.
Exactly. First we got a real life yandere girl, and we got a real life
And
fucking anime girl. It's kind
And we got real life Fortnite man. And,
Bruh, where's my real life Albedo though?
Bro, that ain't never
Soon.
happened.
soon.
Bruh, soon?
Alright.
Man, don't bring my hopes up like that, man.
Bro,
I don't know. It's 29. It's almost 2020.
Bro, don't.
It's almost
It's
2020.
actually freaking Malbedo.
Huh?
Evolving, boys.
We're about. I mean, you never know. I mean, Elon Musk over here wants real life cat girls, so
Make a mod of that.
You're right.
yeah. So, all right, we're gonna end this stream with Dr. Naomi joining Smash.
Fucking videos. They had a whole budget, bro.
Bruh, I think I'm about to full screen this. Hold up, time out.
Alright.
They had a whole budget.
Alright. Let me say
They
my
had a
outro.
whole
Was it this one? No.
budget.
Alright, waifu, say your outro, bro.
Fuck it.
Alright, y'all can find me on Twitch at STPeach. Alright.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have a Twitch now?
No, I don't have a fucking Twitch.
I was gonna say, fuck, I forgot to plug your Twitch in.
Alright, if mans wanna find me, just for Sakura. They'll tell you everything.
You assholes.
Or you can check the link in the descriptions. That works too.
Ellie's smart. Ellie actually knows how to get my shit, unlike Afro, who's always bitching about it.
Yo,
Really?
Afro's always like, bro, what's
No.
my food sleep?
Bro,
Afro's know
okay.
where to find my shit.
Literally, whenever I have somebody, right, on my stream, whether it's like related to whether it's a podcast or we're gonna play games together, before I start the stream, I make sure to get the links to their stuff before the stream starts. So when the stream starts, by the way, if you want to check my friends out, links in the description. I make sure I do that before the stream
Bro,
starts.
Ellie's on that grind, bro.
Yeah.
Ellie's on that grind.
Yeah.
Afro's,
Like-
Afro's
Like, I
Afro's
don't
like
know.
dude to be like, he's like, Afro's like, bro, oh wait, yo, I'm streaming? Wait,
I might have shitty ass thumbnails, but I at least know what's up, you know? I at least know what's up. I at least know how to roll. Alright.
My outro.
Alright, you're
Listen,
right.
Alright. Y'all know where to follow me. Nah,
Mm-hmm.
you guys actually don't. I'm irrelevant, okay? Don't
Links in
follow
the
me.
description for Chill, though.
Yeah,
I put his
but,
Twitter
yeah,
and
my-
his YouTube, so if you want to check him out,
My
there you go.
YouTube's dead right now, but like we on that content grind. I already, I'm out here, and then my Twitter, I have like 158 followers. Just like give me to like 1,000, please.
Yo, Chill. Should I give you the video that we recorded at 1 a.m. for Lethal League, and you work on part 2?
Yeah, you can send that to me on the Dropbox, bro.
I'll send it to you. Yeah. But yeah, if you want to check out Rob, links in the description for him. I would post something for Luna, but Luna never fucking
But,
showed up.
you know, Luna's
so.
like the third wheel, bro. He's like Sonic at that.
I'm telling you, man. He was like Captain Marvel, who only showed up for like 20 seconds. And that was it in the endgame. But alright. We did our outros. I hope y'all enjoyed. Tomorrow I'll be finishing Wind Waker. We will be
I
collecting.
might shoot tomorrow. Fuck.
Yeah. By the way, check out my man Waifu, who is streaming tomorrow too. What are you gonna stream, by the way?
I might do a chill stream still.
There you go. Knowing what? Okay. See, and here's the thing with
tomorrow. Oh fuck.
and here's the thing with here's a cool, interesting thing about me and Waifu. Both of us are perverts, but he's more open about it than I am. So expect titties. Expect to see some titties.
For me, it's like I'm not even.
You're not even a pervert, man. You're not. You're
Just say
too.
as it is, bro. But yeah.
Yeah, he just says it as it is.
Narwhal will do it. We're Team Narwhal, right?
Narwhal?
Get that sponsorship from Faku.
From fuck.
We're Team Narwhal, right?
Bro, I almost bought something from the Faku booth again this year, but they were almost out of shit. Last year, I went to an anime con, right? And they had a Faku booth. And I almost bought an Ahiago skateboard. This year they didn't have it, so I was like, "Fuck, where's my Ahiago skateboard?" Yeah, all right, chat.
Yeah, Is tomorrow the fucking Narwhal shit?
I wouldn't know. I don't play Splatoon anymore. You have to ask.
No, bro. It's today. It literally started like an hour ago.
Was it today?
No. Yeah, did it start already?
All right, tomorrow we'll continue. Tomorrow.
I thought it's
Team Narwhal, right?
Yeah, Team Narwhal, bro.
Team Narwhal, I bet.
Wait, did they change the hours? I thought it started at 10.
Yeah, but daylight saving times.
Yeah, daylight saving times.
Oh, okay.
Very
Yeah,
close,
okay.
though.
Yeah. All right. So if it starts at 12 for East Coast, then it started. Okay, yeah. So it started already. All right.
Yes.
That's what's up. All right, chat. You're ready for Dr. Naomi joins the fight? Let's play this. Bro, they really did have a whole budget. Like, what the fuck?
Made no sense, bro.
Bro, it really doesn't. Let me hit that replay.
Fucking crazy.
Wait, hold up. Didn't one of the No More Hero games have nudity?
I think so. I don't know.
I'm trying to fucking think. Hold up.
I think there's a scene in the first game where.
No, what I mean nudity, like fucking. Hold on, let me. I don't remember which fucking No More Heroes game. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta minimize this. Fuck. I know, because one of my favorite YouTubers streamed it, and he was looking at the player models. And one of the player models, you can you can pick her different clothing options, and one of the player models was that she had no clothes on at all, but she was covering her coochie and titties. But you were able to see ass crack. Don't remember which one it was. No, not yet. But anyways, that's it for today. I hope y'all enjoyed. All right, waifu, chill. Thanks you for stopping by. You know, that's how the podcast roll. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.
Bye.
Bye. You're not gonna say bye, Cho?
Bye.
What was that?